Hello. How is everybody this morning? Welcome on in. I'm a little bit early this morning, isn't that amazing? But it's a rainy day and I was using the car today, so I was back home earlier than usual from a run to get the kids to school. So here I am, a little early, ready to build like an eager little beaver. I'm very excited. Well, excited might not be quite the word for it. I'm a little bit nervous about today's build because we're going to be building with no mods, no cheats, and I usually don't build with CC anyway, but definitely no CC, so no mods, no cheats, nothing. I'm going naked and very vanilla into this game today with nothing to help me. I've just got to build with what I got in the game, so eek. Yeah. So as soon as I get a few people in, we're going to choose packs and yeah, make it happen. But I'm going to do this, not only am I doing this without cheats or anything, I'm going to build this limited packs as well. So first, second and third over in the purple side of things get to choose packs, and if anyone pops into the tube, I will get the chat to help me out with packs over that side as well. Good morning, Vinny. How are you? Welcome on in. Welcome in. Make sure you get second. Annette. Thanks, Annette. Alright, I've had a redeem over on one of my platforms. I am streaming across two platforms today. And platform T is saying, hey, make Velvet meow. So thank you, Lady Annette, for that redeem. Meow, meow, meow. There you go, I'm good at meowing. So yeah. Any pack? Yep, any pack you like, Annette. You can choose any pack. So first, second, and third will be choosing our packs that we're going to be building with today. So yay. And just to show you guys that I've got no cheats on, we've got testing cheats false. There we go, cheats are disabled. And let's just show you, I ain't got no move objects on either. No, see, can't place it over the top. Blah, 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 blah. So there we go, no move objects on as well. No move objects, no cheats, no mods, nothing on. Scary. What are we building? We're building a house. So I'm building a lovely little residential house is what we're building today. So you can choose whichever pack you like and we'll make it happen. And Vinny? Yes, we are. We're building a no cheats, no mod house. So there we go. Hope you guys enjoy it. It's gonna be interesting. I feel like the outside is. Sorry, I'm just moving my phone around so I can see my inspiration today. I feel like can't find a good place for this. There's no good place for this. Okay, it's fine. I feel like the outside's gonna be fine. Like I'm not worried about the exterior at all. But I am a little bit concerned about the interior and doing like clutter and bits and pieces like that because I feel like that's going to be probably the main issue, I imagine. So we'll kind of see how it goes. And also welcome in shares. I don't know if I said welcome, but welcome. Lady Annette, you're going to go werewolves just because you love the toddler bed and bug bed. Okay, we've got werewolves as one pack. If we could have a redeem for third, maybe shares. That should get us going for today. And you know what? Actually, I don't want to use this lot. I want to use like a lot. I want a backyard, so I don't want to use that lot. Let's see about this lot. And yeah, Vinny, if you could choose a pack as well. It's always sideways. Yeah. What are all with the lots being sideways? I said if you could redeem the third position, and then you can choose a pack. Since you're in chat, you may as well redeem a pack. Choose a pack if you can redeem your third place. If you can't, that's fine. Hey, Havoki. Oh my god, yay, I finally get to simmer I use streaming. Oh, wow. Hi, Velvet. I'm using your new cottage. I mentioned it in Blue Sky. It's so beautiful and perfect. Oh, that's so delightful. Your friend and mod Lily Maria told you about it. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Ah, that's so exciting. I'm delighted by that you're actually out there and you're using one of my builds. That makes me so happy. So welcome on in today. Hey! And Shaz was redeemed third. So we are currently using Werewolves, Realm of Magic, and something else. So today we're doing a house, and it's going to be a no mods, no cheats build. So this is going to be a big challenge for me. I love my mods and my cheats. So yeah, this should be intriguing. So hey! Oh, I'm so delighted, Havoki, that you've found my cottage and you liked it. It makes me so excited. Okay, and we've got Love Struck. All right, this is going to be interesting. For sure. You're using it for your twins. Whenever you get a chance, I tagged you on Blue Sky with it. It fits them so perfectly, and I'm just blown away. It's so beautiful. Oh, cool. I will check that out after stream. That sounds amazing. How long did it take me to make that? I would say it wasn't actually that long a build, so I'd probably say about 5 hours, roundabout. It wasn't honestly too bad as far as build time goes. So I was, yeah, not too bad for that one. Sometimes the builds take longer depending on the size and that sort of thing, but that wasn't like the biggest of builds, so yeah, it didn't take me too long, which is great. But yeah, not a bad one, hey? Havoc? Okay, Havoc's good. Okay, good. So we're building with Werewolves, Realm of Magic, and Love Struck. And no cheats, no mods, nothing. Alright. Yeah, only 5 hours. It takes you days to make a simple build. I know, I am a little bit on the faster side with building most of the time. I'm a bit slower when I'm building on stream though. Because I'm chitty chatting away, you know, that sort of thing. So yeah, but no, not too slow usually with builds. But I do practice it a lot, to be fair. I do practice building a lot. I do it a lot, so you know, you get kind of you learn all the tricks of the trade as you go along, I think. And it gets a little faster and easier. And okay, be right back. Oh dear. Okay, well we're doing like I really love the packs that you guys chose because we're doing a modern suburban house. So the fact that you guys chose Werewolves and Realm of Magic is just fantastic. Oh, love you guys for that. Not that you knew that, but I just find it hilarious that that's the packs you chose. I just wanted you guys to go in blind with which packs I was choosing, so entertaining. So back from ads, you're starting to learn how to build, but you prefer storytelling and cast creation. You can spend hours in cast and just be completely happy and content. Ah, see, yeah, I don't mind cast, but I do it a lot less, if that makes sense. So yeah, I don't spend as much time in cast as I do some of the other areas of the game. I'll go different briefing for that. So yeah, I think we each have our little niches that we really enjoy in the game, and I love that how flexible Sims is with, you know, with having those sorts of things. Because I know, you know, you have your storytellers and you have your cast people and bits and pieces like that, and then you have your builders, and you know, there's a niche for everybody. I feel like in the game, something, you know, you kind of enjoy and really love. So. Yeah, excited. Jared, welcome in. How are you today, Mr. Jared? You doing good? I'm doing something crazy and building with no mods today. So not in terms of people moderating my chat, but in terms of me not having anything in the game to help me. So very nervous. Werewolf's not that hard to use. It's like backyard and garage and kids room with mix of modern. Yeah, I would be fine. I'm not too worried about it. That's why I was quite happy for you guys to choose and make things interesting for me. So I'm only going to use those 3 packs plus base game is the plan. So we'll see how we go. so many different realms to what realms you can. Oh yeah, exactly. To what you can do. So many different things, which is amazing. You know, you don't often find games like that where you can have, you know, so much for everybody, which I absolutely love. Shaz, you open your packs notepad and just physically use your finger to point and choose. Fantastic. I love that. Oh man. Your friend Pagone does pets and builds mostly. Oh, okay. Alright, so making like a lot of pets and stuff. Interesting. Because I imagine that's quite a niche as well, like the whole creation of pets, because I feel like they are a different sort of thing to, you know, to the everyday cast. But I know I haven't really spent enough time actually physically making my own pets to really understand how that process sort of works. So it's really interesting, isn't it? And one of your other friends does storytelling. Yeah, I mean, I have people that, you know, love you know, a lot of the cast and a little bit more of the storytelling, or you know, a lot of builder friends as well, obviously, and you know, a lot of cast friends, and everybody does like the, you know, their little niche thing, and I think it's fabulous. Maybe I'll do that around the front. Around there, and then go down like that. Maybe. We'll see how that kind of works. Anyway, you're doing good, Jared. Yay! You love watching me build, Chairs. Thank you. And thank you for the cheering on, Vinny. I was hoping it wasn't to go with what had already been chosen, and it doesn't really. No, it doesn't. That's fine. I'll be blunt. It doesn't go with it, Shaz. That's fine. I'll make it work. I wouldn't worry about it. I'll be fine. If I just have to build base game with a few like, little extra bits and pieces, it'll be right. I think the hardest thing with doing a no CC build, sorry, not no CC, no cheats kind of build is going to be the cluttering and really figuring out how, you know, how I'm going to sort of do that. That'll be quite interesting. Because, yeah, cluttering is going to be hard on this. But hey, that's all right. I think I feel like I know enough cheats when it comes to, or tricks. Let's not say cheats because we're not using cheats today. Enough tricks when it comes to building that I'll be fine. Okay, just gonna move this back a smidge. There we go. Alrighty, we've got our basic for our house, so that's good. Shaz, you're not loving your magic shell build challenge build. It looks like a kid build. That's hilarious. Oh dear. Okay, so what are we using? We're using Love Strike, and we're using Werewolves and Realm of Magic. Fantastic. Vinny, you specialize in shell challenge. You can't stand making your own builds from scratch because you never know what to make. Shell forces creativity out of you. Ah, well that's awesome. I like that it does actually, you know, make you sort of more creative and, yeah, enjoy the challenge of it all. So this is actually going to be, with these packs, it's going to be a modern suburban home. So I hope you guys enjoy that. But I deliberately didn't tell you guys beforehand what I was building. So, you know, there wouldn't be any bias as far as the packs chosen. So I've been on a magic, on a fairy tier at the moment because of obviously the fairy pack coming out and, you know, that sort of thing. So I wanted to do something like a little bit different as far as, you know, not doing a fairy build. So, you know, I do appreciate that we haven't gone the fairy route, which is fine. I mean, I wouldn't have minded either way. Let's just put it that way. So, yeah, we're coming together really nicely. And at the end of this, we're going to create a sim, or we're going to make over a sim who's going to live in this house. So Vinny has redeemed Make Me a Sim Oh, I'll make over my sim. So we're going to be making over Vinny's sim later in the stream. So, you know, that should be fun. Clutter with no move objects is hard. Yeah, exactly, Lady Annette, exactly. It's going to be very difficult. So we'll see how we get on. And, you know, not only am I doing it, yeah, without cheats or anything like that, I'm doing it limited pack. So, you know, I'm a masochist in terms of I gotta make it harder on myself, right? But hey, why not? Why would I make it easy on myself? We're doing a little building challenge. I'm taking a break from doing the shells at the minute. Just I wanted to do something a little different. We've been doing shell challenges for a while on stream, and I thought, you know what, let's do something a little different. So that's what we're doing. It would be interesting going with werewolf. Yeah, werewolf's realm of magic and love struck. You should have chosen country living. Cottage, yeah. Oh, well, that's okay. Yeah, your sim gets a free house and a makeover. You're not going to complain, Vinny. You're not going to complain. Awesome. I'm glad you're not going to complain. But no, yeah, it's a not a bad deal, eh? Not a bad deal at all. Okay. So I think what we'll do is that. No, actually, what if I don't do that? What if I try this dealio? Here we are. Dun, dun, dun. So here's a little fencing trick for you guys, if you're not aware of this one. So what you can do is you can do like a half wall, raise up the foundation on it. It doesn't have to match the house at all. And then what you can do from there is you can choose whatever fence you like and basically replace the half wall with a fence. And then that allows you to create like a little kind of different fence. So I can do that with like a white, you know, like a white foundation or whatever foundation underneath. It doesn't really matter what foundation you choose. I mean, up to you. But yeah, you can sort of choose a foundation to go underneath, and then it creates like a half and half fence. You know, so you can do something like a little bit different with your fencing, which I think is fun. Now, the only thing is that's not going to connect with the house. So you just have to be aware that's really not going to connect with your house. But it does, you know, create like a cool little fencing effect, which is fun. Sounds like you had a morning there, Shaz. Havoc, I have you up while I do some cast. Can't wait to see what you do. I'm so glad to see you streaming. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate that. And thank you for being here and popping in. And I'm also really glad that you managed to find me. It was really cool that you did. Wish we had half walls with flat tops that Sims wouldn't leave things on. Yeah, Sims are forever like leaving things on things, aren't they? They're absolutely shocking. Absolutely shocking for it. But, you know, you just kind of gotta live with the Sims little quirks, don't you, sometimes? Just seeing if they're... Oh, maybe I know what I can do. Maybe know what I can do. Ah, no build cheats. Oh, yeah. This is where it starts to come in. No build objects. Oh, no. Alright. Wait, how did you do that? Do you want me to show you again, Vinny? Morning, Nixie! How are ya? And yeah, it could just be a version of the trim that was flat looking but blocked, leaving off things. Yeah, I think it's just because it kind of, actually I'm about to do another thing over here. Another fence over on the other side, Vinny, so if you're watching, that'll carry you over there. Just need something for the gap. I might not do that trick actually because of the gap, because normally I can fill the gap with things, but I'm not going to have the option of things this time around, so I don't know if I'll be able to do that. Oh, hey, Snappy! Welcome in! Isn't there a taller, what, Shaz? There is a taller one. I was just being clever with my thing. But I don't think because of the lack of cheats that I'll be able to do that one today. But yeah, if you are wanting to do that, Vinny, you watching? Bush, yeah, there is a taller one. I was just doing something different because I wanted to not have the same thing running through. Mixing it up. I know, no cheats, right? No cheats is wild. So, yeah. I'm gonna be struggling with it, but that's fine. We'll get there with it. You're watching. Okay. So if you are wanting to do the half wall, the fence with the half and half, so get a short wall, run it across, okay, and then you want to use the arrow key, lift up your foundation, and then you basically just replace the half wall with whatever fencing you want from there, and then you just basically set it to whatever foundation you like. So it allows you to create like some unique fences. So there we go. That's how we do that little trick. So that'll give you some different kind of fences that you can do. Yeah, so today we are building in The Sims 4, and we are building no cheats, no mods, no CC, and basically the idea is that we have also got limited packs. So I'm using base game, werewolves, and Realm of Magic and Love Struck. So we're using those packs, and with those packs I'm building a modern suburban house. Which is amazing. Love that for me, but that's fine. We'll make it work. No biggie. I'm just trying something different with the fencing, you know, mixing it up a little bit. So I think I'm going to go sort of whites and greens, I think, on the outside. We'll see how we kind of make it shape up. There we go. Cute little path going in. Dun, dun. I used the different fencing there, didn't I? Just realizing that. Different height hedges. Whoopsie. Oh dear. I know, absolute chaos, and I don't know how this is gonna go. I don't know if I like that fencing, to be honest, but anyway, it is what it is. It is what it is. I might be looking a little better with perhaps like something like this. I need something really tall enough, but I don't know if I got tall enough. So yeah, I think the challenge is I like the outside's okay. Like sometimes, every now and then when I don't have my mods out, right? When I have my mods out, I mean, sorry. I will build like the outside of the house and then realize that I don't have cheats on. So sometimes I've done that, and I haven't had cheats on, and I don't realize until I get towards the inside of the build, and then I'm like, oh, why isn't this working? And then, oh, I don't have my cheat on. And then I'll go and, you know, put my cheats on from there. But yeah, today I don't get that option because no cheats. We're not allowed to use move objects whatsoever. So yeah, should be fun. Aren't we meant to be going out of our comfort zone and not modern build? Well, I mean, I don't have to, but the packs basically contrast with what I want to be building, so I figured that's going to be challenging. And I feel like, you know, I am going out of my comfort zone because I'm not using cheats. So that's not out of my comfort zone. That's out of my comfort zone, right? You know? I feel like it is. But I can build whatever. If you guys don't want me to build a modern house, I don't have to. But I've kind of done it, so it's a bit late. Hey, go white. I'm pretty comfortable with most builds, so I don't think that's going to get me out of my comfort zone anyway, so that's fine. It's cute. Yeah, it's different but cute. I don't know. We'll see how it kind of pans out as we go on in the build, whether or not I delete it because I hate it. I'm on the fence about it right now. I get it because I'm on the fence. I'm fine just messing you. Thanks, Kiwi. Yeah. I will probably be cursing when we get inside and I want to like clutter things and I'm not going to be able to do it. So yeah, that's going to be the fun part, is making that kind of happen. Nah, don't like that. No, don't like it. There we go. Gonna go like that and like that. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna hate that fencing. Yeah, pun was definitely intended on that one. I hate the fencing. Like, it's cool, but I think it's not alright fencing for this. I'm already changing it because I don't like it. I love it. It's fine. I'm fine. It's all good. I mean, that's the whole thing. Just getting the kind of build that you want. Obviously, I'm pretty limited as far as choices go anyway, because we are doing this base game and a couple of packs, so we don't really have a lot of options. And I'll probably get rid of having 2 front yard actually thingies. I might go higher. There's really not a lot of fences to choose from, so I'm probably going back to this one, I think. Oh yeah, I'm going to be half an hour just deciding on fences at this point. It's fine. There we go. I love the shell. Did I build it? Yeah, I totally built it. I built it all by myself, Nixie. Thank you. Also, welcome in everyone. If you're here today, I am streaming across 2 platforms, and we are doing this no cheats, no mods, nothing like that. So I hope you guys are going to have fun with me swearing about this very soon, because I'm getting to the point where I'm going to want to be using mods and I'm not going to be able to do it. We are also, as an extra thing, just because it wasn't hard enough, we are building this without any with limited packs. So I'm only going to be building this with Realm of Magic, base game, and Lovestruck, and Werewolves. So those were the packs chosen, and that's what I'm building with. See, can't do things. It's rough. It's gonna get rough in here, but I think you guys are gonna have fun. Yeah, look at that. I can't put a whole lot of things there, so that's fine. It took me mere seconds. I'm a witch. Got my witch cackle on. It wasn't too bad as far as the shell goes. I mean, like, shells are fairly easy without cheats, gotta say. Like, they're not too bad without cheats. So, I wasn't too worried about the shell. It's more it's more the interior I'm concerned about as far as this goes. I don't know how this is going to turn out, but yeah, I don't like that. It's fine. We'll make it work. That's better. That's better. Can you have it? Yeah, you can have it. If you want this lovely shell of mine, you can have it. No problems whatsoever. Okay, so I think that's going to be our kitchen area. This is what I'm imagining in my head. And then moving outside, we're going to have another door. I tell you what, the HBD stuff from the base game update that we had a little while ago is going to be absolutely magic for this build. Because it's going to give me the windows and like the, the options that I want for the outside to make it as modern as I want to make it. Because the pack choices I have aren't super duper. I know, no cheats at all. It's going to be fun. No cheat cluttering. Ay. But I've been wanting to do this for a while, and then I thought, you know what, I'm going to finish the build that we will be doing last week off stream. And you know what? I wanna do like a new little challenge, and I've been wanting to do this for a while, so it is what it is, and that's what we're doing. And I'm actually was quite excited about it because it's nice to have like a a new challenge. Isn't it looking good? You want the shell? You likes it? You can have the shell. Now we've got some colors that we've got to choose on the outside. What are our options? Because there aren't a lot of exterior options. I mean, we can use the new wood that we got with the Nature's Calling event. Like, how nice is that wood? I love this wood. And we're kind of going, I don't know what we're going as far as colors go. We're going white. I know that much. I know we're going white on the outside. You likes it. Makes you think of Golem. My precious. My precious. I like it. I hope you guys are having a good day. I was feeling a bit unwell last night, so I didn't stream last night, as I normally would have done. But I was feeling under the weather. I had a very sore and unfortunate stomach, basically. And I was just feeling a bit woozy and dizzy, so I thought, you know what? I don't think I'm going to be up for it today, unfortunately. But I had a good rest last night, and I'm feeling magnificently better today. Still not 100%, but I'm much better than I was last night. So, you know, that makes me very happy that I was able to get back in here and do a bit of streaming with you guys. What if I did like a grey brick? Nah. I never feel brick. Like, I feel like I should use brick more, but I never just seem to fall in love with it. And I don't know why, because I like brick whenever I see other people using it. But just when I use it, I feel like I don't like it. And I don't know why that is. But I feel like other people do it well. Oh, Chloe, welcome in. Thank you for the subscription. 8 months together. Wow, isn't that amazing that we've spent 8 months together, Chloe? Oh, that's amazing. My lovely Chloe Nova. And if you guys, can I get a shout out for Chloe as well, please, Minnie? Thank you very much. But yeah, if you guys haven't given our lovely Chloe Nova a bit of a follow, then you know you should do, because over on YouTube. I had to think of the word. Chloe streams and bits and pieces on YouTube, and yeah, does an amazing job. It is very entertaining, lovely person. So highly recommend that you maybe check out her content. I think you'll like it. Okay, I'm going to attempt a red brick. We'll see how this goes. We'll see if I can manage it. I don't know, I quite like it with the white. I think my chances of sticking with it are slim, but ugh. I hate this. The options. Alright, okay, I'm doing something else because I hate this. We're going with something else. I'm just going to do it all one colour so I can start to think about how I want to do this. Sometimes I do that, like I'll put in a colour and then I can sort of just work it out from there. You know? Because I want like the little juddy bit out here, little juddy bit out here, and little juddy bit out there, just to be something different. You're welcome. I mean, I love watching you you build and stream, and you know you're a very fun, chaotic, but entertaining person, Chloe. So you know I'm more than happy to shout you out. I mean, we've got like the plain plaster. We do have that brick. There. Not what I want. Got that one there. Also not what I want. Can do a rock. I don't want to do a shingle, but I do probably quite like that, I think. So I might do that, and then I need like a third one for here. I feel like. But what do I feel like? This is base game, Werewolves, Love Struck and Realm of Magic, and we're doing no cheats, no mods, nothing. I'm doing a naked vanilla building right now, which is wild. I'm not struggling yet, but I will be struggling by the time we get inside. So yeah, this will be interesting. It just really, it's going to be the cluttering that I think is going to be, you know, a little bit on the challenging side. So we'll see how we go. Yeah, the cluttering is going to be really interesting. I don't know. I feel like I just can't find that third thing that I like. It's probably the least offensive one that I've chosen. Probably because it's still grey. I'm going grey and white today. It's going to be cute. Okay, so I need also a little chimney. So we're going to do a little chimney too, running up the side. So, you know, nice to have a cute little chimney. And I'll go about that, I think. Oh, I wonder how it'll go with getting a chimney into the side there. Ooh, that's a good point. I don't know. I'm about to find out how it's going to go with the chimney. Okay, it goes okay. Yay. And we'll go down. I was a little worried, like, am I going to be able to stack the chimneys the way that I want to? But no, I think we're okay. It's going to be fun, but I like the idea of like a modern kind of suburban house with these packs. It's going to be interesting. You're going to watch it be mostly... It's going to be mostly base game. Oh, but that's fine. Nah, I'll be able to use like bits and pieces of the clutter and the furnishings and stuff with these packs. Like there's some really nice kind of items in what's it called? Realm of Magic that I think will be quite usable as well. And as Annette said, I think there's going to be some really nice items, I think, for practical purposes with werewolves. Okay, let's go with that. You love suburban houses? So do I. So do I. Just, you know, it's a little bit of fun. So I think we'll be able to make that work. I think so. I hope you guys think I've got to make it work. I don't know what I'm going to do with that section, but that's cool. I'm going to do something with it. Probably park a car on it. Oh no, I'm going to have to put in my debug cheats. BB, show live edit. Oh jeez. No, I'm not allowed to use cheats. Hang on. I'm not going to do that because I can't put cars. I've already forgotten that I'm not allowed to use the cheats. Shoot. Oh man, no cheats. Oh, is Annie in here? Did I miss Annie? Oh, hi Annie, how are you? Welcome on in. Oh, I'm already breaking the no cheats thing. What a wild time. Oh boy. Didn't take long for me to go, oh no, I can't have it. Dear, oh dear, Velvet. Hey, a few seconds in and I'm already, no, not a few seconds in, but what we're half an hour in and I've already tried to not, already tried to use cheats. Yay. Alright, I'll come back to that. I'm not sure what I'm going to put there. But we will need to add in like a bit of a backyard, so we'll add in some more fencing. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh, interesting. So I couldn't combine the fencing with the bush. Okay. There should be a penalty for trying to use cheats. I know, we're all so used to those cheats. It's like, oh, just go into debug, because I don't even consider that a cheat really anymore, but technically it is a cheat. So, whoopsies. And what sort of penalty should there be for me using cheats? I think that'll be the only time I do it, so I don't know if we'll worry about it, but you know, you never know. I could get out of control here. Dun, dun. Could do that running across there. Okay. Just have like a different kind of little yard running in there. I think that might work. And just have that kind of open and that fenced. And then I might put some lovely seating out there. Oh, save and hydrate. Thank you. I will. Da-da-da. Look, it's looking cute, right? I think it's okay. Alright, we need a lovely lot of seating. Our seating options are base game, basically, or base game. So, base game it is. Yeah, we can do nicer chairs than that. We can do nicer than that. Oh, with the navy? That could work. Da, 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 da. Oh, what? Did Love Struck come with hopscotch? No, it didn't. Okay. Just trying to think of any outdoor activity things that I can throw around the front here. I don't know. What are we going to do with this space? I don't know the answer to that, but we'll come up with something. And then around here, what if we had like a cute little swing? Nah, I think I'll put that in the backyard. Oh my gosh, placing this is going to be hard because it's not going to combine with anything. Okay. This will be interesting. This is where it's going to start to come in, because like I can do the shape of a house no problem without cheats, but it's when we get to the exterior and, you know, I've got no debug. Not that I often use debug, but, you know, we've got to try and get like trees in here and like landscape it without any issues and have it placed okay. Oh no. Okay, got that there, and then how close can I get that to the tree? There. Alright, so we've got a tree in the backyard. Yay. And we've got some swings. Mira! Oh my gosh, we're getting a raid. Hello, my friends. Hello, hello. Welcome on in. Let the records show that we have had a raid over here on one of the platforms that I'm streaming on today. Welcome in, guys. How are you? How's life in the Fortnite world today? What's been happening over in Fortnite? Tell me all about it. I'm very curious. We've got the coffee raid in the house. I love that for us. Welcome on in, guys. Welcome on in. And yeah, please go show Mio some love. Fabulous streamer and YouTuber and person. Does stream, like, you know, some Sims 4 as well. So if you are here for the Sims 4 side of things, don't worry about it. He's got your back. Oh, Shaz is here in my stream. I know, unprecedented. Shaz is a fabulous supporter. Always here, you know? Which is great. I always appreciate that. So, tell me about it. How did you guys get on with the old fortnighting today. Fortnighting. And if you're wondering what I am up to, I am building currently a house. Shocking, I know. And it's, long story short, a no cheats, no CC, no mods build. So none of the things that I would normally use. Well, I don't normally use CC, but I always use cheats and I always use mods. So yeah, we've got that on our hands today, which is exciting. I'm doing no move objects, so I am holding down Alt to place things. I mean, is that considered a cheat? Holding down Alt? I figured like that's like a building trick rather than a cheat. So I felt like that was kind of okay to use. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think that's okay to use? I feel like it is. But no move objects. No move objects. Nothing like that. No cheats. It's just going to be whatever I can do without these things in the game. So, I don't know. So far it's going okay, but I haven't got to the hard part of it all, which is where I'm probably going to struggle. Depends if you're going to do a Maxis rules build. Oh! Really? It's fine. Yeah, I don't need to use type of cheat to use it, so I feel like it's okay, but am I going to be doing this Maxis rules? You know? Not using the old alt placement, so it's like, you know, very thing. Not really cheats, like saying you use shift to copy an object when you drop, so it's okay. Alright, well, I don't know. I mean, I'm just thinking, you know, maybe I will do this completely Maxis rules and not alt place anything. Although I'm probably pretty sure that I have already done that. You've always wanted to try building with Maxis rules? Yeah, I think that'll be quite interesting, doing the old Maxis rules building. I've never ever had a Maxis fave, and the thing is with those, if you're alt placing, you're probably not going to get one. So that's the thing of it, isn't it? That's what makes it interesting. I wonder if I could do like a little, I don't know, should I do a fountain around here? Will I be able to do a fountain around here? Just for funsies? It does definitely makes like landscaping like a little bit more difficult and challenging, for sure. Muir, you've only ever had one Maxis favourite and it was your sim self. Oh my gosh. Well, that's kind of cool though. It's like your sim self was a favourite of Maxis. That's kind of cool. But yeah, I've never had one, but I think it's, yeah, it just basically comes down to the fact that I alt plays a lot. So that would do it. Maybe you can put this on here. And have that on there. Have our little, nah, kind of like the seating over there. I don't know what I'm doing with this. Maybe I want to turn it into, I was going to turn it into a conversation bit, but I can't do that now that I've done the upside of things. So let's maybe do like an outdoor seating option. Oh, we can have like a little picnic mat out here. Eh. Vinny, you can't get Maxis fave with alt placements or cheats. That's crazy. I'd assume as long as there's no CC or anything would count. Damn, as a console player, that sucks to hear. Yeah, basically you need to be able to place it down. And as long as nothing kind of moves, you are pretty good. Like if you're using move objects and stuff is moving around, then it's not going to get consideration. But if you're kind of putting it down and it's fine to, you know, fine and it looks good and that sort of thing, then I think it's good. But yeah, from what I understand, that's kind of the case there, is that you can't do it with the old move objects cheat. And if you're alt placing, basically, essentially is what it boils down to. So if you want to get one, then you've got to risk it for the biscuit and basically not use not use some of these lovely cheats that we'd enjoy. I honestly don't think I could not use alt when building. That's the thing. It's so you know, ingrained in you as a builder to use it. Like I was just using it right then. So, you know, imagine what it's like when you are building, you know, you're one of these builders and you've gotten chosen for a pack build, right? And you know, like, you know, one of the new packs, and they've said, hey, you've been chosen to build for this. Would you like to build for this? And then you just like get to it and you've got the challenge of having to build with it without using alt placing, you know? And I think they do use cheats because I did see some locked items when wasn't Love Struck. I think Businesses and Hobbies. I saw that they had some locked items on that. Like the art easel was on one of the lots, and that's a locked item, that particular art easel. So I feel like, you know, sometimes they do use the cheats, but I ain't putting anything else on there. Yeah, you got to be really careful about which ones you use if you do want to get one of those Max's Fave things, because yeah, alt placement is like, no. I thought they faved the cool builds and yours always cool. Oh, thanks, Chloe. But no, it's not what they do. It's just basically, I mean, I think they do the cool builds, but there is some criteria to that, which is basically no alt placing, which does make it, you know, somewhat intriguing when it comes to building. I mean, imagine not having any alt placing options. Whew. In a regular build, I feel like that would be super tough. Like, I'm going to struggle with it, but I'm going to give it a go. I'm going to try for you guys. I'm going to try to build this whole thing without alt placing, and it's going to look sucky, but such is life. Flower bed garden, little bonsai and stuff. Yeah, I was thinking of maybe doing that around the back here a little bit, or around the side, maybe having a garden area. I did want to have it kind of quite, well, you know, just like quite useful as far as, you know, having some outdoor space and that sort of thing. I thought that might be quite nice to have. But we'll sort of see how this shapes up, because obviously I'm very limited as to what I can do in this instance, you know. But not alt placing is hard, man, because it's just like instinct. You just want to put your little fingies straight on there and be all like, yeah, we're gonna alt place it and get it into the place that you want it to go, but you can't. Wait, no max fave of alt placement. Well, the thing is, you've got to be able to place it. I'm not saying that's the ultimate, you know, end all and be all of the rules, but basically, from my understanding, if you can't put the build down without move objects and it being like you know, stuff moving around and that sort of thing, aka if you're using sort of alt placement and stuff, you've got to be super careful with it. And yeah, there's a good chance that it's just going to get basically the look over and just like the oh yep, no thanks kind of thing if you haven't, if you've used the alt placement side of things, because if it's sitting there and you know, it comes out in a weird place, they're just going to be like, nah, it's okay. I won't let satisfying watching you unable to use cheats and such while I'm in debug and alt placing my butt off for your shell at this moment. Yeah, thanks. You're on console, so she always gets the advantage till now. Yeah, that's true. I always get the advantage because, you know, we've got all the lovely things on PC for, you know, for building and what have you. So I will let Vinny have that moment in the sun. Oh dear. By let, I mean I can't do anything about it, and you feel free to gloat. Dear oh dear. But it's great. I love stepping out to a challenge. And I think this should be a good one. I think it should be fun. Oh, look at that. There we go. See, I made a cute little garden around the back. Yay! I think it'll be a good, a really good challenge, Chloe. Doing a maxis save. No alt placement. Nothing like that. Which is what I'm currently trying to do. And making that happen. Because, yeah, curious times. But I've always been like, you know, can I do it? Because I used to build like this when I first started building. I did used to build like this, you know. I didn't use any cheats, didn't use any mods, nothing. It was very vanilla as far as, you know, building and that sort of things goes. So yeah, I used to build that way, but I've really very much gotten used to the advantages of having mods and having that sort of thing. I don't even think I've got room for a swing at this point. Oh well. It's just because it takes up so much room when I can't alt place it. Maybe I'll just move it over here. Swings take up too much room, as it turns out. What if I want to put it... Yeah. Hang on a moment. Will it fit here? I want to whole place it so bad. And we can move the lounges around there, and I will put like the seating around here. Okay, that could work, and then I could do like a little lounger area around here. There's an item limit with Maxis rules as well, but I can't remember what that limit is. Oh, interesting. So, you know, you can go overboard with the amount of stuff that you put into it. Intriguing. I don't think I'll be able to move this up. Like, no. Wonder what that limit would be. I don't know. I feel like it would be fairly high, right? Because, I mean, you need... Is that the right colour? No. Because I feel like you would need, like, quite a lot of stuff, you know, regularly in a build. So, surely you would have, like, a fairly high limit for it. I would think so, anyway. But I don't know. How many items would you say is in a regular build? Things are ending up in the stupidest of places. Oh god. Yucko. Yeah, like if you were building something like a regular build, how many items in a regular house, like say in the house like this, how many items do you think you would have in a build like this? I don't actually know the answer to that. So I'm asking you guys. What do you think would be, oopsie, you know, the amount that you would use? Because I feel like you would probably have like a few, I don't know, 2,000, 3,000? It's hard to know. 150? 150? Oh, I'm going like thousands here. I know it's less than 100, but I'd have to look at the an actual lot to know exact number. Really? Oh, see, I'm going like 1,000. I'm putting way too much things in my build. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, so we're talking like, oh yeah, but you know, we are talking like different items or like total items, because you know you've got to have the whole repeat items thing going on as well. Like, you know, I've just used like, I don't know, 15 things in that garden. So I feel like maybe my builds have too many things in them, perhaps. What's now posted in the Discord under tips and tricks? Oh, you found an official forum link on what they do say about it. Oh, thank you, Vinny. Appreciate that. So there is actually a forum link on what to do for a Maxis fave thing. I think I've seen that somewhere, but it's been a while since I looked at it, so I can't really remember. But intriguing. Okay, and then I can do like a potted plant there, I think. Let's see how that goes. Will it fit there? Haha, no, because it's too big. And no, it won't fit there. It won't go. I need something that'll fit there. Nothing will fit there. Alright then. And unfortunately you didn't see anything about a number. Okay. Interesting. Okay, I found like something that'll fit there. Yay. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. The challenge is quite interesting what will sit in different places and what won't, you know? As far as how the spacing kind of works. And I'm trying so hard. I just keep on pushing down the Alt button and then going, no, no, fingers off the Alt button, Velvet. You're not allowed to use it today. And, yeah. Okay. So that does make it a little difficult. Ooh. Just thinking about getting in the pool. Maybe we go like a little concrete thing and we get the pool down that side. Just because I was gonna do the pool rings on there, but I don't know if that'll work without any cheats. Because yeah, they won't work there. Oh, they won't work there either. Okay. They won't work. Why can't I put down a pool thing? Okay, there we go. It's better. I was just like, what? Why is my pool thing not working? Oh my gosh. It just talks about residential units. Okay. Chloe, you were searching but don't know if it's 100% right. It says 20k for a lot. You should put down 40. For a 20k lot, you should put 40 to 60 objects. 40 to 60? That doesn't seem very many. It really does not seem very many to me. But yeah, as I said, it might be very much a case of me just putting down way too many items. Which is entirely possible. Okay, 3 and 4. There we go. Light up our lovely pool. Managed to fit a little pool in there. I feel like pools are always a nice, you know, a nice thing to have in the game because, you know, you can, you know, have your fun, you can get your fitness, a little bit of hygiene as well. So, you know, you kind of multitask. Well, not multitask, but, oh yeah, kind of multitask. Multi-purpose, these pools are. And a little bit of trim going around there. There we are. Trim-a-roo, and then I'm going to do paving going around there. I know, that's so low, because, like, think about it already. So, say if we're looking at the items, I don't know if it includes, like, your windows and stuff, but 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46. So, I mean, just on the exterior, not counting the roofs and walls and fences and bushes, no, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 60. So, I've used probably about 80 items so far. So far, I've used 80 items. Roundabout on the exterior of this build. I haven't even got to the interior. So that just seems super low. Like super low. Oh man. Yeah. It also mentions 40 to 60 objects including landscaping. No way. That just, yeah, no. Surely not, because I've already used that already on the exterior of this build. Oh, I think that's wild having so few items as a thing. Wow. Can't quite believe that. You know, no wonder Max's builds are so sparse. Yeah. If it's just, you know, living off that amount, it just seems so low, right? So low with it. So, oh, we're an hour in already. Awesome. Oh, we're almost done on the outside, so that's pretty cool. You sometimes add 50 landscape pieces just in a small lot. Right? Well, I mean, I'm probably going to crack 100 pretty easily out here. Like, pretty easily. So I feel like, yeah. And that's not even counting the interior, where I use more on the interior than I do on the exterior. For sure. But then again, I'm not going to be cluttering as much today, just because I'm not going to be able to, because I'm not allowed to alt place anything, or use move objects. So I feel like perhaps it will be definitely a little bit less as far as clutter and everything goes today. I don't know. I mean, we'll sort of see how it kind of pans out, but oh boy, it's gonna be fun finding out. I do wonder whether or not we should do like a woodworking table down here, because we don't have seasons, so I'm not going to do flower arranging, but we can definitely do woodworking. There we are, a little bit of woodworking around there. Got some activity stuff on the outside. See you soon, shares. Muir, it's why a lot of the larger houses look so empty, I think. Oh yeah, it would definitely have to be why they look so empty. I can understand it a bit now. When you sort of start talking numbers and stuff in the game, and like how many items you can have, it's just like, whoa. No wonder that is so low. I mean, so empty. Really makes you think about it, hey, in terms of, yeah, what you can and can't do, and you know, the limitations of it. I mean, I can't even imagine how it is to build. I mean, I'd like to, but I can't. You know, a Maxis, you know, in a pack build, and just like the limitations with that, and then, you know, I imagine they would have to probably check it quite carefully as well, in terms of what you've done and what, you know, what's been done for it and things like that, to make sure that it is, you know, in keeping with what they want for the game. So, you know, I feel like that would be such a challenge. Like, I would love to take on that sort of challenge one day. I don't feel like I'm ready for it yet, but one day. I wonder if I can fit like a larger one along there. I don't know. Will a sprinkler fit? Well, I don't have sprinklers. Oh, I've got a meow, so I've got to redeem over on one of the platforms I'm streaming on today for Make Velvet Meow. So I'm going to pause and have a meow. 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 There we go. Yeah, I don't think I have sprinklers, Vinny, today. So I would do a sprinkler if I had the option for a sprinkler, but I do not. Sadly. Because I ain't got the pack. There we go, that could work. And then that around there. I'm just trying to just make sure I'm about balance. Thought they were base game. I don't think so. I think they're yeah, I've got the fire sprinkler but not the other sprinkler. I think they're seasons, possibly. Pretty sure. Could be wrong on that, but I'm pretty certain it's definitely a game. I'm pretty certain it's not base game, it's a pack. So ain't no sprinkler for me today. Yeah, seasons. Yeah, I thought so. I thought they were. I feel like I need something like a little bit higher over in this corner. But I don't know if I want to do a big tree, but maybe we can just put like a little tree in it. Yeah, there we go. A little shrinky one. There we are. So let's do a little bit of terrain paint, which I'm assuming I can kind of just do wherever. I feel like that's kind of like, you know, just painting. And I do wonder whether or not I should do a hedge around. I don't think I'm going to be able to do a hedge around the outside. just now that I think about it. Like, quite often I would like put a little smaller hedge around the fence area. But I don't think so today, somehow. Feel like that's not going to go down well with the old placing. Hey, welcome in, June. How are you? Hope you're doing well today. So this game is The Sims 4. So in The Sims 4, what we are doing today, we're building a house with no mods, no cheats, and that's a difficult thing to do when you're used to it. So yeah, that's what I'm doing at the moment. I'm building a modern suburban home with limited packs, no CC, no mods, and no cheats. So this is what we're creating, and then we're going to go into Create a Sim, and we're going to create a lovely sim to live in it. Or we're not going to create, we're going to make over a sim that's already existing. So that's the plan. So basically Sims 4, if you're not familiar with it, is basically a life simulation game at the end of the day. So, you know, you're simulating the life that you want to maybe lead, or you want to tell a story with it, or you want to do gameplay challenges, or that sort of thing. So that's kind of the idea of it. I wish we had like a really nice dark blue in base game, because I'd definitely go with that if I had like a really nice dark blue. This is as close as I could get to a dark blue. I mean, we could go like the lighter blue, but I prefer the grey, I think, with this one. Also, I don't think I want to do any window flowers, but let's just take a look at the options just to see whether or not I'm going to be into it. Oh, actually, I am into it. It's kind of cute. It's kind of cute. There we go. Just adds a little bit more decoration on the outside, I feel. Which is nice. I like it. Reminder, if you hear Velvet talking to someone not here, they're over on the tube. Yes. Thank you, Vinny. I am streaming across the two platforms, so you might hear me nattering to someone else. And you can't see them. That's why. Okay, so can't intersect with that one. Might leave that off then. But hey, I think I like that. And what do you guys think? Do we feel like the outside is pretty much done? I feel like I'm feeling pretty happy with the exterior. Like, it looks cute. I might do another couple of windows over the side. And then I haven't even done a floor plan or anything like that. So, you know, this should be intriguing. I was going to make this like a little family home, or family, you know, family-friendly home, so that when Vinny's sim moves in here, that they will be able to have like the full family experience if they want to go down that route. Okay. I think we're pretty happy with it, right? June, you're good at this. Do you have an architectural background of some sort? June, I wish I did, but no, unfortunately I do not. But I have spent many hours doing this in the game, so yeah. I think practice makes you a little bit more comfortable with it, and you know, you learn sort of some tips and tricks and bits and pieces along the way in the game. But I've spent, yeah, a good many hours in this game, building and playing around with you know, different techniques and that sort of thing. So yeah, today we're doing a style that is fairly comfortable for me, which is a modern suburban. So I am pretty comfortable with this style. I've built a lot of houses in this style, but yeah, the whole not using any cheats thing is a little less comfortable. Enjoy your lurk, Chloe. Thanks for being here. Oops. So I was actually thinking I might do a second lot of windows along there, just for balance. We'll see. I mean, I might change those at this point, or at some point. Right, we've got to get some stairs in. Stairs. Now, where will this place us? Let's see. Let's get in here. See how we go. I never really particularly love placing stairs, but you know, they are a necessity in a 2-level home, aren't they? One of those things you really struggle to do without when you're living in a 2-level home. I wonder how it would go if I put in a platform and I'll draw that back in a sec. And did like a stair like platform thing. I'm trying to practice these more, so it's kind of why I'm doing a few of them. Hey Shelley, welcome on in. Just wanted to hop in real quick and say hi before you start dinner. Oh, thanks for being here and thanks for saying hi, and I hope you have a lovely dinner. No matter what you're having, I'm sure it's going to be delicious. I have no doubts. So I feel like you're probably a pretty good chef, hey? Pretty good cook. All those years as I'm doing the mum thing. I mean, you really pick up, well, a lot of mums. Some mums, maybe not every mum, but you know, a lot of mums do sort of like to pick up those lovely cooking techniques. Sorry, I just got distracted. I was thinking about how I wanted to do this, and that wasn't the way I wanted to do this. I think that'll work better. And then we can go into stairs. Let's see how we kind of go with this. I don't know if I want to do this or not. If it's just kind of like a bit of a waste of space, but let's see if I can get this to work. Don't know if I'll be able to, but I am curious as if I can have like a little stair platform going up. I think that's not the right height, but it is the right height. And going up there, and then it goes up there. Okay. Alright. So it can go like that, and then leave that in. You're gonna make just basic burgers and fries tonight, but you'd love to bake and cook. You're gonna make zucchini bread tomorrow. Zucchini bread sounds amazing. Also, I should probably get some lights in here. I'm busy building in the dark, but I was just playing around the stairs. I don't know if I'm going to keep these or not. But I'm just trying to work on like maybe some different ideas with stair like areas and stuff, but I don't know if this is going to really go all that well. I don't know. We'll try it and see what happens. Not really what I kind of want to. I don't know if I want that look or not. Oh, whoopsies. That was the wrong room going down. It's supposed to be the platform. Have like some stuff there and some stuff there. Going up. I don't know if I'd be able to put anything on that platform at this point. Have it workable. Okay, maybe. Maybe we will, maybe we don't. You do not like placing stairs. I find them irritating most of the time. I do admit that it's not my fave either. They are a challenge. Yeah, that's just one of those little things, and I don't know about you guys, but I always like to have like little builder goals for myself that I don't necessarily always talk about, but you know, I do like to have them for myself. And one of the things is I want to just try and work on making stairs more interesting rather than just having like, you know, some basic stairs. Maybe having, you know, a little bit more to them. But I don't know in this case whether or not I like that. We need auto steps and auto rows. I think that it would be good to have the option of auto steps, auto stairs, and auto rows. I personally probably wouldn't use the option because I like the challenge of, you know, doing it for myself. But oops. But I think for people who are less confident with building, I think having that option would be really great. or perhaps those that don't really want to do like a certain part of the building, you know, having that option would be fantastic. But I feel like I don't want to go with this sort of like a chunky big lot of stairs at this point. Oh, could I go up there? No, because it's one level. Can I get them down the back perhaps and around? Would be the ideal for me, but I don't think it's going to stick around the back. So yeah, I think, you know, the option would be good, but whether or not I would take that option is, you know, questionable. But I think, you know, for some people I think that would be fantastic. Because, you know, it would mean that you could do all the things in the build that you kind of felt comfortable with and that you liked, and then you could just kind of skip over the things that you do, you know, that you might not like so much, which I think is really cool. Shares, especially where a shell challenge is concerned, because they take up too much room. They can do, depending on the shell. I mean, if it's a ginormous shell, it might not be too bad, but in a smaller shell, absolutely. And sometimes it can be like, you know, quite a challenge to place place stairs when you are looking at limited room as well. Okay, so we've got kind of like the lounge area here. I'm going to have kitchen and dining over here. So this is our entranceway. Kitchen, dining through here. Kitchen and dining. This will be our entranceway. And then going into the lounge area. We've got our lovely fireplace. Stairs going upstairs. And then we can have like a little study nook there. I think I'll probably keep this pretty open plan. We'll see how we kind of go. And then upstairs, let's get some lights in there. Let's see what we can do. I reckon this is going to be about a 2-bedroom. This is my feeling on it. So, cross that way and there. 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom there, and it can be the second bathroom. I don't usually like to split the windows like that, but I think we can get away with that. So 1 bathroom, 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, 1 bedroom. Alright. So as I said, 2 bedroom, 2 bathroom, and maybe in a bathroom downstairs. So 2 bedroom, 3 bathrooms. Okay, let's see how I go. Shaz, you really want Maxis to bring out spiral stairs. I wonder if they ever will. Well, Shaz, I have doubts about that, and do you know why? Because we have as yet not gotten much as far as curved walls go. Like, the curved walls don't really work at this point. Well, they work, but they don't work well. So I feel like spiral staircases might be an ask as far as the game goes. I don't know. I mean, I could be wrong on that. It's just, I feel like curves in The Sims 4 really struggle to work. So I do question whether or not that would be something that, yeah, they could actually get to work in the game, just because it is really already a struggle for that sort of for the curves to already work. So I don't know. I have my doubts. Let's just put it that way. I have my doubts. Very serious doubts about whether or not we can make that work. But, yeah, as I said, I've been surprised before. Shelley, you would totally take the roof options for sure here. Vinny, you're using that bench trick you showed me. I've been desperate to make a castle wall battlement around a courtyard and hated how short it was. Ah, well, perfect. I'm glad that you're using it already. Yay! That makes me happy. Makes me happy when people use my builds and use my tricks. I'm a simple person like that. Doesn't take much to make me happy. Yeah, you definitely can't connect to the house. That's the only thing with it. But, you know, other than that, pretty good. I'm wondering about this space back here. Okay, I think I know what I'll do. I'll do the kitchen, I think, running along the back wall. I think. What have we got? Well, Realm of Magic. I'm sorry, but you are not going to get used today for the kitchen because I think you will be out of place. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? The wallpaper. I think we'll go with a blue because we've done kind of like a grey blue on the outside, so I kind of want to do a blue on the inside as well. I think that would work quite nicely, but it's just a matter of finding a blue that I like. Half of me kind of wants to go navy. No, let's see. Let's see what I fall in love with. Hey, Cleet. I'm going to call you Cleet. Is that okay? Cleet. You've been watching the 100 Baby Challenge on YouTube. Oh, you have. Oh my gosh. Welcome in, by the way. Oh man, that challenge, the 100 Baby Challenge is just, oh, it's so rough. I hope you've been having fun watching it. I've been, you know, I've been having a lot of fun playing it, but also it's driving me bananas at the same time. It's like both fun and extremely hard at the same time. It's a heck of a challenge, but I feel like, you know, I'm doing okay with it. So, you know, not too bad with it. But yeah, thank you for being here. I'm glad you managed to catch me live. That's awesome. Appreciate you making the effort too as well. That's fantastic. Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay. Can't put a column there. Right, well, no column for me. So I'm having a little bit of fun today playing The Sims 4, and we're doing a no cheats, no mods, anything like that build, which is extremely challenging for me just because I usually use all my cheats and my mods, and it's a bit different having to not be able to like alt place and do all the things that you would normally do in a build when you have your cheats. Not being able to do it is just like so hard, but I'm gonna make do. I'm gonna survive this and we'll be okay. I'll be okay, I promise. But I haven't got to the point where I'm cluttering yet, so I feel like as soon as I kind of get to that that point, we might not be quite as okay, because cluttering is probably the thing that I'm gonna struggle with the most when it comes to not being able to use me old cheats. Cleet, I love watching people struggle with it and use my name as a trap. It really is a trap, so I'm just going with Cleet. Oh, love it though. That's awesome. Oh yeah, I mean, it's the thing with the 100 Baby Challenge is you don't really, until you're doing it and you're sitting there and you're trying to get your sim just to do what you want it to do. I mean, that seems like a reasonable request, right? Just do what I want you to do. Seems reasonable. But the thing with that is that they don't do what you want them to do. They really, really don't. So, you're trying to get your sim just to do a simple thing like get them to go blow out the birthday candles with a baby. And it's just like, they're not doing it. They're just, they'll get distracted and something else will happen and then they'll be like, we're just going to not do that and we're going to go do something else. And you're just like, can you please blow out the birthday candle? And they're like, nah, don't want to. And you're just like, rage. And I get so frustrated with it because I just like, I just want you to do what I want you to do. And they're like, no, we're not going to do it. And I'm like, no. Oh, maybe I could use a brick wall that we got and use ooh, maybe that would look better. Yeah. There we go. That's better. Yeah, it's just the move objects thing, right? Move objects joy. Okay, there we go. I think we got what we need there. Clint, thanks. I love getting the guys off my name. I like most guys have a hard time finding me. Oh, that was a good one. Most guys do. Oh my gosh. Hilarious. Love it. They have a hard time finding me. Poor men. I feel like the navy, the blue on the inside was a lovely choice. Oh, I was just going outside. Why are you going outside, little curtain? Why can't I put you... Okay, let's maybe move this column. Okay, the column. The column was causing the issue. It's just so interesting doing this build with no cheats and just seeing what actually causes the issues with things. Because, yeah, sometimes you like, you know, that shouldn't cause an issue, but then it does cause an issue. And you're like, why is this causing the issue? But, you know, it's just the way that the game functions, I guess. It's amazing how much work the old cheats actually do. I can never find that navy swatch. Where is it? Is it that one? Oh, yeah. No, it's not that one. That one. Basic darks. Okay. Remember it. Thank you very much. I will save. It's our little daisy hovel. No cheap daisy hovel. Yeah. Have you even have I even really used the packs? Look, I have used the packs. Do you know where I use the packs? On the pool trim and the plant. And the columns and the fences. So far I have not used Realm of Magic or Werewolves. So not only is this a no cheats, no mods, no CC build, this is also a limited pack build. And I've got Werewolves, Realm of Magic, and Lovestruck to work with. And so far I have not used 2 of those packs. Yeah, Lovestruck I've used. The other 2 I haven't used so much yet. We'll see if anything pops up that I like from those packs. I mean, I don't have to use them. I just got the option to use them. So, you know, don't have to. Oh, I can't put the fire sprinkler in behind the fridge, which is where I normally always put it. Okay, well, it's going back out on the wall out the back. Enjoy your dinner, Shelley. Bye-bye. Yeah. Eek. Okay, we got the burglar alarm, so we're going to put that in there. So that's our little entrance area. Actually, maybe I'll put the alarm over that side. And the reason for that is I want to do like a little coat thing going in. Oh, no, maybe I'll put it in there and we can do coat things on either side. Like a little console table and then a coat thing, the coat thing on the other side might be quite nice. Alright. There we are. I'm sure I will definitely use some of the packs at some point somewhere. Oh, but hi, I'll make it work. It's fine. It's fine. Cleet, did you know that if you have a toddler watch another toddler potty training, they both raise their skill? Yeah, I did, and you know what? I forget to do that all the time, but I know about it, but I don't remember to do it. I'm appalling like that. But yeah, I did know about it, but yeah, the thing is I just forget to do it in the heat of the moment. You know how it is, and you're kind of doing things and it just slips your mind. It really does. It's really great that they do actually skill up that way. It's very handy. But yeah, I'm all the time always forgetting about it. Absolutely shocking with it. You know what? I'm going to use a werewolf mirror right here. Look. Werewolves. There we go. Use a werewolf thing. I love an independent toddler. They are the bestest toddlers because they can go off and they can just like straight away just do their potty thing. And I love that. So yeah, that makes life so much easier when the toddlers in the game can go off and do their own thing. I accidentally put BB move, BB.show hidden objects. No, show blind objects. False? I don't know if that works. Or objects false. Because I accidentally turned on live edit when I forgot. Okay, I think I've got it back. Okay. Yeah, okay. Because early on in the build, I completely forgot I was doing the no cheats thing, and started to do the debug thing, and yep, it was like whoopsies, and then I put it on, and then I realized it was still on, so I needed to turn it off. So I just did that by turning off testing cheats true, which is by doing testing cheats false. Testing cheats false. See, look, I'm starting to use some of the objects from the other packs. Don't you worry about it, guys. We will get these other things in. And I'm not allowed, the other thing that I'm not allowed to do is use alt placing. So, you know, I wonder if I've got any hall closet things with these packs. The answer is no. Oh, love it. And toddlers sleep better in the imaginary tent thing. Do they? Do they actually sleep better in the tent? Because if I can get them out sleeping in the tent rather than in their toddler beds, I mean, I feel like that would be better. I would definitely do that if that was the case. So I haven't ever tested that, so that's really good to know. I think we'll do that, hey? Maybe I should invest in some new tents and get them out sleeping in their play tents. Because do they actually get this? I've never been able to tell whether or not they get their skills up when they're in the play tent or not along the way. But I feel like they should get their their imagination skill up a little bit more. I'm not placing the shoe rack out here. Awful. Oh man. Okay. You really can't connect anything. I want to have like a prettier wallpaper, but I don't know if I'm going to have that option in here. We've got the roses one. I mean, we've got this one. I struggle with this wallpaper though. I do struggle with it. It is like, I like it, but I do struggle with it. But that's quite pretty on the interior, right? Coming in. I feel like that's pretty. Vinny, your partner just bought you some gummy bears? Yummo! I love gummy bears. Yum. Any sort of lollies. Very into. I like the lollies. Thank you very much. Alright. I need a rug. Let's go. So yeah, the 100 baby challenge is just chaos personified, I tell you. Well, that looks quite pretty coming in, doesn't it? So I'm going to put like some light switches in as well. This will probably be the only light switch I remember. Oh no. Light switches. Oh god. Oh. I might not have light switches. Oh my gosh, you can't even put light switches very well into the game. Intriguing, right? Oh my gosh. It really is fascinating to just see how much we rely on alt placement in this game for things. Just the basics, and it's just like, oh wow. Really need it for that sort of thing. Okay, and then we're going to use some lovely chairs. I'm going to go with, if we use the Realm of Magic chairs there, just to mix it up. And can I use F5? What on earth does F5 do, Shaz? I don't know what F5 does. You might have to explain to me what the function is for F5. I've never used F5 in building, I don't think, so I'm not sure. F5 is half placement. What? Is it? I never used... are you talking about Control F? No, you're talking about Control F, Shaz. So yeah, you can do like, yeah. So Control F will give you the quarter tile. Like that? Is that what you're talking about? Control F? Essen Walker, can you buy me a DLC? No. I'm poor. I can't. Sorry. I ain't got no money. Objects placement. I've never used like alt. I use alt placement, but I've never used F5 for placement ever in terms of quarter tile. But that's maybe because I use alt placement. Yeah, I've never used it for the placement on the floors. F5. Oh, half placement on the grid. Okay. I don't know. I've never used it. Oh dear. Hmm. Okay, got someone being spammy over on YouTube. Okay, let's see about the white switches then. F5. It ain't working. It's not, you're on console cleat, so it's different. Okay. Oh, hang on. There we go. I got it. Ah, thanks, guys. I've honestly never needed to use it, so I've never used it. Isn't that wild? Ah, look at that magic. It's like magic. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I've genuinely never used that. Yeah, I think there's something in the back of my brain that that I remember about it as being a thing, but I've never actually used it for anything. But I think that's because I've always got my cheats on and using alt and stuff, so I've never needed to, if that makes sense. But yeah, there is something's pinging in the back of my brain going, oh yeah, I do remember something vaguely about that, but you know, it's just one of those things. If you haven't used it, it's just not really at the front of your brain about it. Ah, that's hilarious. Yeah, we got the console players in the house. There we go. Oh my gosh. Artwork is going to be a challenge, so we don't have a lot of options, but that's all right. Okay, well, we've got like a kitchen area. We haven't got any clutter in the kitchen so far. Should probably add some clutter in the kitchen. And look at that. Woohoo! Maybe like a plant in the corner, I think. Okay, well, I think having the F5, I don't know if that'll affect my max. I don't know. Is the F5 allowed by maxes? That's what I want to know. Will maxes let me get away with an F5 maneuver? I feel like they should. They should let me get away with it. Okay, we'll use that one for him. That's great. Put that there. And I'm not allowed to use unlocks entitlements. Like, I quite often use unlocks entitlements when I'm doing like a base game build and stuff, because it's really handy for, you know, for using those little extra items along the way that you might not otherwise have access to. The blue. What else we got that we can use? I really need some small items, but I don't know if I have any. We'll see. Yeah, is it a cheat? Well, that's what I want to know. Is it a cheat? The implied alt placement is okay as long as things can be placed without cheats and be functional. Yeah. That's how I read it too, Vinny. Is like you know, you can use it, but it needs to be functional and everything when it's placed down, and it's hard to know when you're alt placing whether or not something will be, you know, will be functional. So I don't know. I feel like it should be okay, but I don't know. We're trying to stick to Max's building rules here, so we'll see how that kind of turns out. But I'm trying my very best, and it's going okay so far. It's just not being able to access some of the items that I would normally be able to access in a you know, in a limited pack build. But, you know, I think that's actually looking pretty decent as far as things go. Like, I got a little bit of space here I don't know what I'm going to do with. I really don't know what I'm going to do with that space. Okay, we'll come back to it. Right, let's see how we get on with our living room space. So we're going to do like a different stone in behind here. So that's going to match the one that's on the exterior. I do like to do that on the exterior. I like to have a, you know, a matching stone inside and outside. I don't think it'll let me away with having columns on either side. I like to use, no, I like to use columns to kind of be a little divide between wall colors. It's just a little thing of mine, but it's not going to let me do that. You're loving the colored brick tile with the blue wallpaper? It's working, right? I feel like it is working. And I have used some Love Struck stuff, and I've used some Werewolf stuff, and I've used some Realm of Magic stuff, so I have used some of the stuff from the different packs, so, you know, we're going okay there. I have gone out of my way to use some, no. The curtains are not going to sit up above the windows. That's fantastic. But those will, okay. But these won't. I wonder if I can do... No. I wonder why it's not sitting up above here. It really doesn't matter where the windows are. It's just not sitting up above them. Oh, fantastic. Okay. I might need to go down one more on this. There we are. Yeah. So, curtains. They're a challenge. But I think we might be able to solve it with these curtains. Right here. Yep. I think we should be good. There we are. Beautiful curtains. I don't know if I'll keep this dark wallpaper as yet. Undecided. Fish tank. There will be a fish bowl, but there will not be a fish tank. You're a builder, you really do play. Clay? Oh, okay. Interesting. What sort of things do you like to build? Out of curiosity. What's your flavor of build? I love a modern build, but I will build basically anything. I'm just happy building. I'm one of those people. I'm just happy building. It just makes me happy. I feel like we don't need things under there because we've got the whatchamahave-yous. The hedges under there. So that's kind of like a double. Oh no! It's really, really intriguing just seeing how much we can and can't do within the realms of like Max's rules. It really is. So I probably want to move these over as well, just to match. Oh god. Oh, right. That's why that can't do Okay. We will just yeet those from there, and that'll be solving the problem. Oh man. Okay, and then we can go boom and boom. All right, that'll fix that. Nice. Solving it. So no, no to fish tanks. That'll be a hard no. You know what, Vinny? You know what I'd like you to do one day? I would like you to do a base game only build. I feel like that would be really good for your knowledge of what's in base game. And also it would be a lot of fun. Base game only build. That should be fascinating. Okay, we can fit that in there, so that's good. But I think, you know, it's actually a really good little challenge to undertake a base game build, because you actually learn a lot from it. And yes, Vinny, a base game only build. I feel like you would have a lot of fun with that. And I challenge actually everyone to a base game only build at some point in your existence. Because I feel like, you know, it's a really good challenge, and you do learn some valuable things about what items are actually in base game. And what you have as far as, you know, options and stuff along the way. Yeah, only if you can still use debug and cheats. Yeah, absolutely. You can still use debug, you can still use cheats, just no using any other packs. I reckon you could do it, and I reckon you're going to have fun doing it. Because it's actually amazing how much you actually have in base game. Just wondering if I should change my... Yep. Don't know where that went, but... the other option is I could maybe go grey, actually. Possibly. Might be a good option. See, I mean, I do have, like, this flowery wallpaper, but I feel like it's just going to be too much on this particular house. You know, I think in some... Like, in a bedroom, I think maybe I could get away with it, but... In a entire house, might be a bit of an ask. Ooh, maybe do that one, not with that wall as well, but... Let's try that. With the grey, where is it? Yeah, that works. I don't know, what do you guys think? What do you like, the blue better or the... In the entrance? I actually quite like the grey in the entrance, I think. But I will change it back if you guys prefer the blue. But I think the... You know, the bold pattern of the flower, the leaves actually works quite nicely in there. And then we can kind of do that repeat in through there as well. Just breaks up the monotony of the blue a bit. Balance, balance, balance. That's what it's all about. Finding that balance. You like the grey? You like the grey? Okay, we're going with the grey. You're going with the grey. I think the grey's nice. Whew. Making it happen. We're making it happen. The couch options are really miserable. I'm going to say that. Like, our couch options, not so good. It's actually surprising we didn't get, like, a really nice modern couch with Love Struck, but it is what it is. Hey, I've got this still accessible. I didn't actually do cheats, but it seems to be accessible. And so does that. I'm not going to use them because they're locked items. And we're not using locked items today because it's a cheat. No locked items for little Velvet today. Makes Velvet sad. But I will survive. I will carry on, and you know what? I'm having fun with this. As much as I'm not as ragey as I thought I would be with it. Like, I thought I would be more just like, girl, this is so frustrating. And it's a little bit of that because, you know, I'm not able to do the things that I precisely want to do with it. But at the same time, it's okay. You know? Works with the white fireplace. Excellent. Yeah, I think that's just bringing in the sort of the tones on the exterior of the build as well, which I think does work quite nicely. So yeah, I like it. I think we're good. No. Yeah, we'll do like a grey, and then we'll put a TV. Oh, can I put a TV above the fireplace? Here's a question. Oh, I can! Amazing! That delights me. I can put a TV above the fireplace. I don't think... hang on. What have we got the ways? The fire poker. I wonder where I'll be able to place that. Okay, that's not too bad. I'd normally do like a little... Oh, we got the werewolf's wood. I was going to say, I normally do like a little pile of wood somewhere, but it might be a little difficult to place. There we go. Hopefully they can still get through. Move that over. Oh, it's just started pelting down outside as well. Raining. Alright, so then I might do... Got a desk over there. I don't think we're going to have any small bookshelf options. Definitely nothing that's going to go under there. No. Can I get... What else can we do? Can I get a small table on there? I don't think I'm getting anything under there. If I'm being honest with you guys, I think it's not going to happen. Nope. Nothing going on under those stairs. Well, that's fine. We can live without anything under the stairs. Look, this is going to look a little empty in places. Emptier than I would normally like. But, you know what? That's okay. That's okay. It is what today's build is all about. Is just trying to explore things in a way that we would normally, or you know, doing something that we normally wouldn't, which is great. I'm always for that with builds. Let's do something we haven't done before. Shaz, I can see and have an option on other people's builds. Then when it comes to my own build, it's like 5-year-old designed it. Yeah, it's easier to have an opinion on something when you see but someone else doing it, but when it's, you know, your own stuff, it's sometimes you can't really see the forest for the trees, right? I get what you're saying. Now we can put a nice big bookshelf out here. Have I got something in white? Can I put two of these side to side? I can. That might work. And then I'm going to do a couple of angled chairs. No alt placing the chairs. No alt placing the chairs. Alicia, welcome in. How are ya? I hope you're well today. Today we are doing a little bit of building in The Sims 4. No cheats, no mods, nothing like that. We are trying to make it happen without all of those things. So I'm doing okay so far, but I'm not going to lie. It's not an easy thing. I'm struggling a little bit without doing any alt placing, anything like that. It's definitely a challenge for me as a builder. I normally would use just the VelvettB Buy mod out of all the mods, and that has basically, it just unlocks all your cheats for you. So I'd normally just really use that, and move objects cheat is probably the biggest thing, and being able to use debug and, you know, stuff like that is what I would normally use, but not today. Today we are going the opposite direction and not using anything. That's exciting. They said no Harry Potter tomfoolery here. No, exactly. None of that. Stereo in there. So, yeah, it's been a bit interesting as far as getting items placed because I'm not using alt placement or anything like that. So, yeah, finding places for things and finding where I can actually place things is a little bit of an exploration. Not going to lie. We are finding things out as we go along. What will place, what won't place, where will things go, and all that sort of thing. But it's fine. We're making it work. I wish some of these, some more of these stereos would actually place up on cabinets and stuff. You know, a lot of them don't, which is a little frustrating because I think they kind of count as like medium size, I don't know, objects or something. But yeah, they quite often don't place on things, which is, yeah, not my fave. I feel like I need something else in the, on the wall and behind these a little bit. So let's see whether or not we're going to need decorations we can place there. Oh, I wonder if I should use that in behind. Oh, I can't use in between, in behind. There ain't no in behinds today, Velvet. Oh, we do have a phone. I do like to, I don't know why, but I like to put a phone in the kitchen. And I don't know what that's about. But I always feel like, you know, you quite often have phones and stuff in kitchens on like TV shows and bits and pieces. So maybe that's just what I'm leaning into. Too big, too big, too big, too big. Too plain. Maybe do the, oh, would I be able to do this? I'm just thinking like do this as like a little light feature. I'm not going to be able to do it though. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be able to put anything in the middle of that. No, I'm not. Not being able to put things on top of things. My gosh, who would have thought that would be so difficult? But it is difficult. And that was the plan. Okay, we've got some pictures here. Alright, we're looking good. 2 hours in, save and hydrate. Thank you very much. Oh, I have a stretch as well. Have a little stretchy stretch. Yeah, actually, I want to change the black, I think, to... Honestly, I thought that was grey, not black. Okay, I don't like it. I might just do these black, and then that will tie it in. So yeah, my only thing that I have today in this build is my building know-how. And I already learned, or was reminded of something already, which was the old F5 quarter tile placement, which I'd completely forgotten about as being a thing. And because I've never used it, you know, it was just never in my conscious brain to use it. But now we have that active, so that's good. We can do that, and we can get some light switches around the place, which is nice. There we are. Always good to have a few light switches around so that you can switch things on. Maybe you can do a little placement there. So I do have like this little space in the middle which I need to come up with something for. And this little space here in the corner. Now, ordinarily, like this would be probably maybe a good spot for like a laundry or something along those sorts of lines, but we don't have laundry day to day because we are also building this as a limited pack build. So I don't have my usual packs. I'm just building with base game and Realm of Magic, Werewolves, and Lovestruck. So those are the only packs that I have at the moment available to me. So that does make it a little bit more, even more challenging. Because, you know, I didn't have it challenging enough. I had to make it even more challenging. And have it limited packs. Okay, chessboard in the middle. F5 is one of your closest times. I've already got like a breakfast nook here. So I've got my little breakfast nook just running across there, Shaz. So I don't know if I should have... I don't think a second one would kind of work, but that's right. Chessboard will do the trick. Yeah. Already did the... That's right. I probably would have done a breakfast nook if I hadn't already done one. So it was a good suggestion. But yeah, unfortunately, I'd already done one. As you do. You know, as you do. Already done, unfortunately. I feel like 2 breakfast nooks would have been a little bit of overkill. It's like 2 breakfast nooks. Yeah. Two breakfast nooks is 1 too many. Well, I mean, it depends on the size of your house. I mean, if you've got like an enormous house and, you know, you have some space that you can kind of use up, then why not? I haven't done the lighting yet, but that's fine. Dartboard, gaming table. Oh, what are they like? Little music corner. Or I could block this off as the other option. And I could do like a mini gym. Like a real mini gym going in there. And then I don't need those there, because we'll just need a little console table. That could possibly work, and then we have a little bit more space to work with. Well, not exactly a little more space, but a little less space in this space. I know what I'm trying to say. Annalie, Pigletish in the house. How are you, my darling? How are you today? What is up with life with you today? Welcome in. We are currently doing a no cheats, no mods, no CC build with limited packs. Because as it turns out, I'm a lunatic and I have punished myself with limited packs on top of all doing no cheats and everything like that. So, yay for me! I do wonder whether or not I should do another bookcase in here. You can't have enough books, that's what I say. You're good, just getting ready for bed? Excellent. I'm doing good. I was feeling a little under the weather yesterday, but I have bounced back. I'm still not 100%, but, you know, doing alright. So, I'm bounced back and I'm a happy little lass today. Happier, anyway. So, yeah, I hope you're doing well. Off to bed. Lovely. That sounds delightful. I like the idea of a bit of bedtime. It's currently 11 AM here, so it's a little ways off bedtime for me. But that's fine. I don't mind that. I got lots of stuff to do. Get to hang out with you guys and do some building and have some fun. And that's the main thing, right? Have some fun. So, I'm going to turn this into, and this may seem like a small space to do it, but I feel like we can turn this into like a mini gym area. I'm in love with this tile at the moment from a just base game, the Edwardian tile. It is just so lovely. I think it's such a beautiful tile. And we can do that in the bathrooms and in our gym area. There we go. A mini little gym. Why not? Have a little workout space. I was thinking like a study, but we've kind of got like bookcases and we've got the computer and stuff there. So, you know, I feel like we've done the study thing. So let's throw this in here as a mini gym. It's probably going to work as just being a treadmill room. I feel like this is probably going to be a bad idea. But nonetheless, I am doing it. Look at that! We managed to place that there. If I put the door... I can't put the door there. I wonder if I put the door here. And then can I get it like a little boxing thing in? No. Can I put a gym machine? No. As suspected, this is just going to be a treadmill room. Okay, what if I tried it with a boxing thing? No. Alright. There's a pick on the wall where I was trying to put the door. What? No. I don't think so, Shaz. I think I'm good. I think it's okay. Now, can we do a workout machine? We can, but I don't think we can get a workout machine and a treadmill in here. Unless I moved it down one more. Let's see how that affects things. Okay. Okay. I mean, in theory, that should be functional, right? A walk-in pantry. You know what? A walk-in pantry would be a great idea, but I don't have enough clutter to pull one off. I haven't got the packs to do it. If I had Dine Out or something, I would probably say, yeah, let's do it. But because we don't have... Yeah, we don't have any of the usual items for walk-in pantry, so I don't have the clutter to be able to pull it off. Because with the base game and everything like that, I don't really have much in the way of the food items, so I'm not quite sure what I would do in a walk-in pantry. I mean, the other option, actually, maybe we could do that and have... No, actually, that might be a good idea, Shaz. Hang on. I'm backpedaling on that. I had a thought. Because rather than having like a whole lot of clutter in there, for example, what if I had like all of the... I've seen somebody else doing it. I thought it was quite cool. You know, the like microwave and coffee maker and all of those things in there. So what if we did that instead? I mean, that could possibly work as well. I don't know if I'm keeping this chest set at this point. I think it's just getting in the way. But yeah, we could actually maybe go like... Oh, hang on, bring it back. So what I'm thinking, and I don't know whether or not this will work, if the game will let me do it, because, you know, no cheats, nothing like that. So, you know, we're working with what we can. Yeah, like a little walk-in area here. So we walk in here, and then we're going to run our counters along here, and we can add in like all our cooking stuff. See, there we go. You're loving all the blue and white? Very nautical. Ahoy there, mateys. Yeah, it is. It's really lovely. Not too bad for currently 4 packs. Honestly, it's mostly base game, but 4 packs, not too bad, hey? There we go, and then I can get like a really nice picture up along there as well. Yeah, well, I say really nice. I just wish that our art options in The Sims 4 were so much better. They're really sad. Like, the art is really sad in the game. And then it just makes me sad. I love art, and not having the options for nice art makes me very, very sad. I don't know. Might go that. Have I used that one already? I don't think so. It doesn't really go. So, that's the thing. It does make me sad that we don't have... That works better. The options for nice thing. More art would be amazing. Also, like, give us all the art options with all the frame swatches. Yes, please. Like, sometimes they have art and it has, like, black frames or something. You're just like, oh, I mean, normally, yes for black anything. But, yeah. A lot of the time, it's just like, please, no. No more of that. I need, like, other options other than just a plain black frame. Thank you very much. Please and thank you. Oh, I didn't even have a dishwasher in here. We got dishwasher in there. So we've got our coffee, and I'll add like our tea, and I'll see if I can add in like some pantry options as well. The frames, what makes you nuts? Yes, and can dictate the build style. We both need more art and more filters, so painting, poster, and the grunt. Oh yeah. We need to have more sorting when it comes to the artwork as well, so we can have like the decals and stuff in different sections. Oh, you know what I can put in here? Aha, if it will fit. If it'll go in here. There we go. Look at this. We can put the little food pantry in there with the what have you. So coffee maker. Or maybe we can put the... You know the little thing from Lovestruck? The far back. So it's like, you know, a little food preparation area is what I'm going for there. Yes, butler's pantry, that's the one. If we did the frames and we snapped the art in different sizes and stuff. But yeah, oh. But imagine how they've done houseplants and if they did frames and we snapped in the art. Oh my gosh, yes, that would be amazing if we could do that. And we can just snap in the art from, yes, and just like, you know, customize it that way. I mean, that would be utterly amazing. Oh, we can fit a bin in there. Perfect. Okay, well, I don't want to put any other things in there at this point. I don't know, would you guys prefer a coffee maker or a microwave? I think coffee maker might be more practical in a build. Just because, you know, you're more likely to kind of use coffee maker. Because when you've got an oven, you're less likely to use the microwave, right? So I feel like that would make more sense to have, you know, like a little coffee maker rather than the microwave when you've got the oven option. Okay, I like that. I like that. We've got the indoor, you know, inflow like that with the little butler's walk-in thing. Love it. Wait, V, you're on the Creator Network now. Tell them. Ha! Thanks. I will. I'm not... the thing with the Creator Network right now is that there seems to be like a thing in the back end with the data. And I'm in the network and I'm getting the emails from the network, but I'm not getting... I can't actually log in to the network at this point in time. Which is fantastic. So I'm in, but I'm not in. So they've said, hey, you're in, but you can't log in and do anything. So there is that. So at the moment, I can't actually log in or do anything on the network at this point. But yes, I am in the EA Creator Network. Just technically can't log into it and get anything done right now. But in theory, yes, I am. Yeah, no, I still haven't been able to log into it. It's just still doing my old status. So what's happening is that the application status is like, I got the email saying you're in, which is great, but the application status is saying, it's still saying my one from April. And it hasn't updated to my new one as yet. And I'm not the only one with this problem. So it's been a few other creators have had that, you know, we've had the email and then haven't been able to actually log in to access anything. So it's frustrating because you want to get in there and you want to check it all out. But then on the other hand, it's just like, well, we can't. So a little sad from that perspective because I really want to get in there and I really want to do it. But I can't right now. And I'd love to. Trust me, I'd love to. Thank you. It is a huge achievement and I just couldn't quite believe it when I got the email and it just said, hey, you're in. I'm just like, oh, what? So it was extremely exciting to get that email. And I've got to say, you know, when you've been trying to get in for, you know, a good couple of years or whatever, and then you suddenly get the email that says, yes, you actually did manage to do it. You're in. It's quite like, what? Wow. You know, it's very well. So very excited about, so thank you guys. Appreciate that. Oh no, Chaz, don't wait on my account. Don't wait on my account. You can use Muir's code. I think Muir would have a code, right? In the time being. So yes, please don't wait on my account if you were planning to buy some kits or whatever. I appreciate that though. That's really kind of you. Yeah, I'm not quite sure at this stage how long it's going to take for them to fix up the back end issue so that I can actually get in. Hey, look, I made a functional bathroom. It's amazing. This is coming together nicely. Thank you. Yeah, you usually use Muir's and Whiny Brits. Yeah, good on you. I'm glad that that you do use the codes. It's really nice for the creators and everything like that. You know? So this is going to be a half bath. Because any little bit of support like that really does help us. I know for me, you know, anyone was sort of watching my YouTube content and stuff like that and my streams, it's always greatly appreciated because it does help me as a creator. And, you know, I'm doing this for my family in terms of trying to make this a full-time sort of career job thing. But, you know, it's 100% for my family that I do this. So I really appreciate that, you know, not only you're helping me, but you're helping my family as well, which is really important to me. So always appreciated. So thank you guys. Okay. Can I do that over here? Yes. Look at that. Beautiful bathroom. Spanking bathroom, in fact. It's coming along rather nicely, ain't it? I feel like I've struggled less than I thought I would. I genuinely thought I was going to struggle more with this than I have. So, you know what? I'm proud of myself for taking on this challenge and actually building without any cheats. I feel like, you know, that could have been a lot worse than I thought. Now, I can't currently put curtains on this window, it seems. Okay. Might have to use a different curtain option, and it's kind of... I might have to change the windows. Hang on. What do we got for options for the windows? That might be better. We can lift that up a smidge. Okay. That could work, I think. And that's not going to sit under there. Okay. That will work. That will work. And then we'll use the same one around the side just for consistency's sake. Yes. There we are. We'll make it work with the curtains, I'm sure. It'll figure itself out. Just most things do in life. They figure themselves out. We stress sometimes too much about them, but I'm very bad at stressing about things that I can't control. Oh man, am I bad at that. It's like, I want to be able to control this and control the outcome. And then sometimes when you can't, like, you know, you have to rely on other people and other things and stuff for the outcome. It's just like, man, that drives me bananas as a person. Oh, dear. And we can put in our lovely toilet in beside there. Love it. I mean, the toilet roll is going in kind of weird places, but it is what it is. Well, I do want to have a mirror up, so we'll just go around this. Oh, you know what I forgot? I forgot the hand towel. And I'm the same way, just let me plan it out myself. Yeah, exactly, Vinny. I just like, you know, not being able to control the outcome of things when you have to rely on somebody else to come through for you and you know they're not necessarily super reliable or whatever. It's very frustrating. Not that I'm not applying that to any particular situation right now, but from past experiences, any time that I've had to rely on somebody else to come through, it's just like, it's a frustration because, yeah, I know that I could do this and have it done and, you know, blah, 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 within, you know, X amount of time or whatever, but sometimes that's life, right? You have to rely on other people to come through for you, and that's not always the easiest thing to do. But we make it work. Okay, look, I've managed to make some bathrooms. I was worried about bathrooms in terms of, you know, being able to make them kind of work in terms of the size and things coming together, but I feel like we've done it. Not too bad. Ooh. Yeah, I've got to make it all fit. So this is going to be the first of the 2 bedrooms and the second of the 2 bedrooms. So one of these I will make... I did say this was family friendly, and I have done some like kids stuff. So we've got the monkey bars and bits and pieces. So I feel like we'll make this into the kids room because it's a little bigger. We can put some toys and stuff in there, and this will be the adults room. Right. Now, beds. What have we got for beds? This is going to be the interesting thing. Da, da, da. We do have the Love Struck beds, which is great. Love Struck beds are nice. So we can do that with the Love Struck beds. I mean, they've got the matching side tables, which is fantastic. So that could be good. And you know what? There is the nice set with base game for the kids in terms of like having all the sort of the matching stuff. So that could be quite nice. And I can use some of the werewolf stuff in the kids' room as well. Da-da. But yeah, I do realise I haven't really used a lot of some of the pack items, but I've used a little bit, so it's not too bad. It is what it is. I mean, building a base game only is a challenge too, right? There we are, and we might balance that out with. There we are. A couple of walls plain and a couple of walls decorated. There we go. Making it work, my friends. Making it work. Make it work. I liked it. Thanks for asking. You know what would be quite nice? It's like a yellow rug. I don't think I'm going to have... Maybe that one? No. It would be like nice to have like a yellow... Maybe I could get away with this one rather than... the yellow, kind of creamy. Ugh. I want a different color other than the blue, but I think the white might have to do the trick. Now, do I have an ottoman? I think I do with Love Struck, right? Yeah. Oh, I can't put it right at the end of the bed. That makes me sad. Okay. Owl. Owl? Was there an owl in here? I wish I could use the owl from Growing Together. I mean, that's a great pack right there. The Growing Together pack is just amazing. Okay, so we can put another TV up above the fireplace and do that whole thing again. There we are, and we can have like a little couch in there, and then I need a space for the dresser, and we'll put the curtains up as well. So let's see. Maybe we can use this Realm of Magic chair, actually. That would kind of be quite cute. Here we are, a couple of chairs there, Realm of Magic-y. See, I'm still using a little bit of the packs. Not too shabby. There is a wall deco owl and werewolf. Oh, very cute for kids. Yes, you're right. That would be very cute for the kids. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen, Annette. If I forget, remind me. Okay? Okay. And we've got the dresses there from Realm of Magic as well. Look how far they stick out from the wall. Oh. Heck. They stick out so far from the wall. Maybe you can go like this one. Oh, that sticks out far from the wall as well. Okay, in that case. Might just do the dresser and the mirror running in along the side. Can I not put a mirror there? Oh, this game. Okay, then we're going to use a bit of the werewolf's mirror up the top. Add a little magic to our life. And can I put a plant in beside? No! Can't put anything there. Alright. So, we'll put the mirror in beside there. Yeah. Yeah, we're making progress. It's fun just seeing what we can and what we can't do, isn't it? Can't place things the normal way, but that's fine. We'll make it work. Make it work. And I think that's all for on here. With some nail polish. The cluttering's going to be a bit sad. I know it. It's all good. Okay, so I need a little bit of a painting or something up on the walls. We need a little something on the walls. I wonder if I could put a wall thing up here. No. Oh, maybe I could put those there. Alright, well I managed to do that, so that's a plus. Maybe a different... Interesting. There we go. Managed to get some stuff up on the wall. That's great. And maybe I can do like another mirror and run them beside that if it'll let me. No, it will not. Always fun to know what it'll let me do and what it won't let me do. But hey, I'd normally do something a little bit more interesting than that. Oh, save and hydrate, 2 hours 30. We're almost done, and then we're going to do a quick little makeover of Vinny's sim and move them into their brand new house. I will use cheats for moving them in though, because they won't have enough money as a starter sim, I assume. So yeah, we'll use cheats to move them in, and that's the only cheats. We're not using any cheats for the building. No cheats, no alt placement, nothing. Man, oh man, that's an ask and a task. Ooh, it's a pretty flower. Then we can do like a couple of paintings there from... Look at that. Look at that, werewolves. You know, we're getting little touches in here and there, aren't we? And I think maybe I put in like maybe a mirror in behind the bed. Oh, this one here from Lovestruck. Yes. Brilliant. At least I gave you an easy makeover task. Kawaii to goth. Yes. I think that should be pretty decent. I'm not too upset about that task, gotta say. A beautiful rainbow curtain there for the kids' room. Nice and bright. And what have we got for wallpaper? At least we can do, like, yeah, as you say, Annette, the decals and that sort of thing for the room, which will be fun. We can go a little bit brighter and exciting. Yellow, maybe? I don't know. We might change the colour of that at some point. But this is our last room. Maybe we could do some bunk beds. What have we got? Not much, but we've got something. I feel like that works quite nicely with it. I wonder if we can do like a different frame in the white and then a brighter bed down the bottom. Yeah, be good. Sweet dreams. Good night. We do not want you to be terrible in the morning. Go have a nice sleep. Thank you for being here, hun. See you next time. Now, we've got a computer desk downstairs, don't we? So what else do we need? Can I have a dollhouse? And I cannot shrink the dollhouse down. So, you know, that's fun. Alright, dollhouse there. I probably will change the colour of this room. I feel like maybe pink or blue would work better. Okay, and then we have... Oh, yeah, what about... I was going to do base game, wasn't I? As far as, like, the matching set goes. Maybe we don't do bunk beds. Have, like, one bed on that side and then one bed on that side. Yeah. One purple, one blue, something like that. Or one pink, one blue. Surprised they didn't do pink in that one. Maybe we go purple. I don't know. What have we got for wallpaper options? Let's see. I know Lovestruck has some really nice bright colours. Like that bright pink is just like, whoa, mama. And that bright blue, whoa, mama. Way too bright. These will be a little bit more muted. So we've got the yellow, we've got the pink. Pink's not bad. You know, the apricot or the light blue. That feels a bit cold, and the pink feels a little bit warmer. Okay, I might go the pink, just because I think that's got a little bit of warmth to it. And let's go! Let's make this happen! Let's bring in our beautiful side tables. You know, they could maybe sleep like in a little side by side. That's crazy. Who am I kidding? That's crazy talk. The kids would never get to sleep at night if they were sleeping like that. I really would not. There we go. And we've got some lamps. Oh, we can do the little werewolves lamp. That's so cute. The star above it. And then we can do like a blue one for this one. So sweet. We can do the rugs coming in. There we are. I mean, it's quite bright, but we're going to tone it down a little bit with some of our like rugs and decals and things like that. So it will tone down a bit. I hope. I mean, I can always change it if it doesn't. At the end of the day, everything can get changed. But the blue, and then what else have we got in our little set for kids? Because we've got our bookcase, don't we? And we've got our dresser. I'm going to address the situation. Oh, I really can't put that there? Okay. And purple dresser down there. Have their own spaces. We can put toys on top of that, so that's great. And then that's basically all the space taken up because I can't really bring anything any closer together. I feel like maybe we can get a bookcase in here. Bookcase. I mean, can the dresser sit at the end of the bed? The answer is no, can't. I don't know. I feel like they don't need two dressers in their room. Dresser each should be fine. And what else have we got? Toy box. Toy box, toy box, toy box. Toy box is the other thing that I want. There we are. Toy box, blah, 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 and dresser. Yay! We are coming together. And we can have like a cool little mirror above here, like the little kid's mirror. Little cloudy cutie. That's sweet. And let's see about some decals and stuff. Normally not as crowded and as cutesy as I would normally do in a kid's room, but you know, it is what it is. Oh, I need a Bluffy of some sort. But we got some toys on there, like cute little toys there from Werewolves. We don't have any really magical toys from Realm of Magic though, do we? Oh well. Bluffy. Bluffy. Oh, we could use the unicorn. Oh, it fits in there. Oh, we can do like one unicorn there, and we can do like the, yes, that cool one there. I do wonder whether or not I do an aqua colour, green blue. And do half and half, kind of pink and purple. Oh yeah, half and half is cool. Hee. We definitely. I still haven't put the lights in yet, so we need to do that. And also, I forgot that we have this little space that I need to decorate as well, but that's fine. There's not much I can put in there beyond some curtains and a couch, probably. given the building situation right now, and the fact that I've got a lack of cheats, the fact that I won't be able to build much is fine. I don't think I'll be able to put any curtains above there, I feel like. No, definitely not any curtains above there. And I just need like a little couch or something to sit along here. There we go. Maybe a picture up here. And one for up here. Oh, could I put a TV there? I mean, 3 TVs in the house, probably a bit much, right? But yes, we'll put some decorations up on the wall for the kids in their room and look at the decal situation. Werewolves, I will say, does have some really nice decal options. So I do appreciate that that's the case for there, is that you do get those really nice decal options for that. Ooh, what if we do these instead? And then added in like some of these. Combining pictures is interesting. Well, yeah, okay. It is what it is. 3 TVs isn't weird? No, okay, that's good. Because I wouldn't probably consider 3 TVs weird. It's fairly standard these days, right? We've got 2 TVs in our house, but we've got like 4 computer monitors because I've got 2 and the kids have 1 each. And yeah. If we could have like a TV in the lounge, no, 2 TVs in the lounge. So we've got 1 TV which is for the kids for gaming, 1 TV for just our regular TV. And then if we had a third TV in the bedroom, and then like on the nights where I don't feel like gaming, I could just hang out in my bedroom. You know, that would be watching TV. That would be quite nice, but it's not a necessity. Where are all the decals for werewolves? Hang on. Oh, here it is. I was gonna say. We've got our little owl decals. Look at that. So cute. With the moon up on the wall. There we go. Look at that. So gorgeous. And the owl flying in. Oh, we can't stack those either. Interesting. I did place that. I wasn't thinking. Yeah, owlies. Very cute. And then on this side, maybe we can have like the wolf. Look at that. And up cute with the little, and I'll do like they can have a moon as well. That's so sweet. Love it. What else we got? Do a tree, or we can do like a nice pink tree. Interesting. Okay, that might be a better placement for it. Night, Chloe. Thank you very much. Thanks for popping in, and I'll catch you later. Yeah, when you had your 2 grandkids living with you, you had 4 TVs. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense with a family, right? To have a few more TVs. It makes sense to me, anyhow. Cute little poster. And how will we go with... Oh, we can combine posters. That's good to know. They'll let us combine posters. What else? I feel like I want to put something here, but I don't know if they'll let me put something there. It's like another little toy or something down there. Oh, like a cute little chair actually might be quite nice. Like one of these chairs. It'll let me. Yay! It's like a case of I don't know what I can do and what I can't do. It's quite the mystery. Okay, that one. Just to break the block colour. I mean, it's quite bright, but that's fine. It's a kid's room. Don't know if there's anything much else to add. I mean, ideally, probably want to have like a desk or something in there, but I really can't fit it just the way the spacing has to go. A little lunchbox. Can I put that at the end of the bed? No. That's what I mean. It's like the spacing is all, yeah, well and good with that. Little lunchbox in there. And can I fit a violin in here? Nope. You know, normally you would have space for all this stuff and you could really stuff like a whole lot of things in a kid's room, but it's really not the case in a build like this. So we'll get the lights in, we'll do the ceiling and the letterbox. And I think we will be about done skis. What's happening in here? Something happened with the wallpaper in there. There we go. Isn't that amazing? We've done not too bad. I feel like I've done really well with this, considering I am very much a builder who does build with the cheats on all of the time. I've coped pretty well. I haven't sworn. I haven't gotten too frustrated. So, you know what? I'm proud of me today that I've managed to do this. I mean, is the build exactly how I would normally build it? No, of course not, because I like to alt place. And being able to alt place is great, but, you know, it ain't too shabby. It ain't too shabby, Gabby. Okay, get rid of that one. Yeah, there aren't any other real lights that I would probably want to use along here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe that would work in the kitchen. And that might work above the table. But I'm happy. I've done awesome. Thank you. I'm really quite happy with how it's all come out. Could have been a lot worse. Could have been a lot more sweary. Or sweary at all. I didn't swear, so. I feel like I've done better than I thought because I didn't swear. You know, coulda, but I didn't. There we are. Look at that. Nice. I really love this base game light. It's actually quite nice because it actually sits nice and high on a short wall build. Whereas, you know, a lot of the time the lights don't necessarily sit well in a short wall build. And you can sometimes have routing issues with the Sims going, you know, underneath the lights and that sort of thing. I think I got all the rooms. Okay. Yeah, I think we're good. Look at that. That means we're going to go find this Sim that I've been given and move them in and give them a goth makeover. I like how this is a suburban house with werewolves, realm of magic, love struck, and base game only, and a goth Sim is going to live in it. Any lights outside? I've got some outdoor lights over the doors. Other than that, not really. I mean, there's some lights kind of around there. I don't know how I'm going to go with placing lights outside, but we can try it. It's true. It's annoying as I prefer short wall and sometimes medium on ground floor. Yeah, it just kind of depends for me in terms of the look, what size wall I go for. I prefer building... Oops, that's not centered. I prefer building with short walls every time. But sometimes that's really not going to be feasible. So, you know, it doesn't, you know, sometimes the build just doesn't look right with a short wall or a medium wall or whatever. So, you know, you just kind of, I kind of have to play it by ear in terms of what I can and what I can't do with it. But if I'm given the choice, then it's always going to be short wall, but it just doesn't necessarily mean it's going to look good. Sometimes, you know, it just looks too low or too squat, you know, when you're building with short wall, and that's kind of the only sort of downside. Like, you know, I feel like this really does balance out quite well as far as the build goes, you know, in terms of the height and stuff, but sometimes, you know, through the middle there, it can just look too low and not quite right. So, yeah, it does just depend on the build a little bit. Family and 2-bed. Here we are. Modern family, 2-bed. 2-bed, 3 bathrooms. Saved. So how many items from each pack? I don't know, Annette. I didn't keep count, honey. I have no idea. I've used some. I've used some from each pack. It's primarily base game, not gonna lie, but I don't know. I have no idea what I use from each pack. But in the bedrooms, I used like a little bit more of each of them. Oh yeah, I can have a look in the area. Sorry, I didn't even think about that. So I used a lot of Love Strike, which doesn't surprise me. Yeah, and then werewolf. See, look, I used all these items. Not too bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then Realm of Magic. 4. Look, those packs just don't go with it. Yeah, not too bad. But you know, let's be real. Those packs don't really go with the modern build. But I use them. Like I use the dining chairs, and I used like the dresser and stuff for, you know, I mean, used some meaty things for Realm of Magic. It is what it is. I did what I did. I did what I did. Okay, let's get into the gallery and look up Vinny MB Faye. There we go. And we got our Kawaii Cutie. Already had 15 downloads. No, pack challenge is a challenge in modern, yeah. Okay, so we're going to place the household. And we're going to do first cheat of the day, free real estate on. And we're going to move them in. There we go. Lovely. And we're going to get them made over. Oh. Oh, yeah. Okay. Should I be using castful edit mode for this? I'm just doing a makeover. I'm not like redoing their whole face or anything. I mean, look at them. They're so cute. So yeah, I can do this without castful edit mode. So the challenge with this particular sim is I need to turn them into a goth sim. So this is kind of the idea. So let's see how we kind of get on with this. Let's get rid of their makeup. I don't even know how you did this face thing. I do not spend time in CAS, okay? Not very much. I'm trying to be better at it, but some stuff I just don't know. Face. What is the nose thing? I don't even know what the nose thing is. Their makeup is a tattoo. Oh, it's a tattoo. No wonder. I was like, what on earth is that thing? Oh, that's your custom tattoo you were talking about. Oh, okay. Tattoos. I definitely want to get rid of that. I don't even know how to get rid of it. Face tattoo. How do you get rid of face tattoos? I've never ever done a face tattoo. I don't even know how to get rid of this. Go to tattoos. Okay. And oh, Red X. Okay. There we go. Fabulous. Thank you. Oh, man. Got it, got it, got it. She's really pretty, though. I like that she's all very sweet, and I'm about to change that. Easy laser treatment, actually. Hang on, I think I need to do this across. Well, if I get rid of the tattoo from there, I'll do it right across, right? All the things. Laser treatment. Yes, definitely got the laser treatment. But look how pretty she is. Such a gorgeous sim. I love the color eyes as well. Got a lovely shape on her face. So pretty. Gonna give her lots of makeup. She's gonna have all of the makeup. Whoa. I'm not going full on with the eyes, I don't think, but we can go like a little bit smoky like that. And some eyeliner. Yeah. She's very pretty. I like her. Go a little lighter on that. There we go. And we'll do some lips. Or we can do like some really nice goth lips, I reckon. Go hard on the goth lips. I wonder what colour we should do. Might just go full on black. Or the dark red. I love how you've done her lips. Really nice. Now there are no pack restrictions or anything with this makeover. It's just a makeover. Just by the way. It's just a little cute makeover. This is just kind of like an extra little thing for this because we had a little makeover my sim redeem. So that's what we're doing. We're making over my sim now. Goth hairstyles. You know, it's not really anything specific in terms of hairstyles with the gothic styling, really, is there? Oh, that's kind of cute on her. See if anything else suits, but I like that from Eco Lifestyle. I was thinking maybe some of the Life and Death styles might be quite cool, or even like the vampire styles. Might work, but she's one of those, she's got that kind of forehead or that sort of style where I feel like, you know, she can pull off quite a few different hairstyles, which is quite nice. Yeah, this was just for fun. Extra fun. Plus it's making me get into CAS a little bit more, which, you know, I don't do enough of. Man, she just suits any hairstyle. Like anything with a nice fringe works really well on her. Gorgeous sim. So, I mean, like, there's some hairstyles here which I think, you know, would be a real struggle to kind of pull off, but she's really pulling them off. And you got to have the right kind of face to be able to do that. Wow, that's pretty. I mean, like, even this hairstyle here, which I don't love, but, you know, I want to get to the life and death ones. Oh, there's too many hairstyles. There's too many hairstyles, but when, you know, when you're going through and you can't find the one that you like, there's never enough hairstyles. It's always the way, right? Oh, I like that on her. With the different color on it. Yeah, I like that. That works. Life and Death and Vampire, yeah, definitely the styles, I think. That one, and she needs some earrings. I think that looks really cool. I love that 2 color on here, and just like that darker lipstick, I think not going insane on the... I mean, I still want her to look pretty. I don't want her to look like she's, you know, over the top or anything like that. Okay, that'll do nicely. Earrings. I think I know which one I want. I want the ones, the little dagger ones. These ones here. Those little dagger ones there. And I don't know if I'll keep some of the necklaces, but maybe like a cute little necklace as well. We'll see. I'll put it on and we'll just see how we go with what clothing we choose. I mean, there's always that option. Oh, with the necklace. That's very gothic, right? Oh, it's got a little puppy in it. Oh, that's got a little person in it. Oh, that's cuter. I don't know about the necklace, but anyway. Victorian Gothic. Yes. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Victorian Gothic. She might be more modern Gothic. We'll see how it kind of turns out. So, we're going... I'm thinking like blacks and reds might be quite nice. And what's her personality? So she's romantic, a love bug, and creative. Oh, she's romantic. Oh, excuse me. I was having a drink and then I hiccuped. As you do. Okay, now we need to find the right type of look for her. Romantic. So we're going romantic gothic. So I feel like something like that could actually work quite nicely. Or even something like that. Not loving it, but you know, that sort of thing could work. Let's have a look. So that's what, Urban Homage, isn't it?
Ooh.
I mean, there's a possibility of that, but I'm not in love with that. I mean, you could go like the life and death as well if you wanted to, as an option. And go like the more gothic, you know, the more Victorian gothic sort of style. So you can lean, like, I feel like a couple of ways with this. But I feel like I want to maybe, because it's a modern house, I want to go more like modern, you know, like more modern gothic than Victorian gothic. But, you know, maybe it's the same thing. I have no idea. Goth galore. Let's have a look. Oops. Yeah, something like that's quite cool, right? With the red coming through. I like that with the red. Okay, let's go with that. And I mean, this will probably be primarily going to be, you know, the gothic allure kit, because it does work. Oh, that's way too much. Let's go with the plain black. Yeah, it is what it is. You use the packs that work for it, and it is styles. So I reckon we could go like the black there, and I'd like a nice big chunky boot, which is going to be probably the goth pack anyway. Although I do quite like this chunky boot here from Realm of Magic as well. Like some of Realm of Magic, Vampires, Life and Death, I feel like those packs would all work really nicely with this. Oh, that fits better. That's a much nicer fit. Yeah, they're really nice. They're actually a really nice tight fit around the legs. So yeah, that's quite nice. Okay, so we need some fingernails. What have we got? Oh, I want the ones with the red tips on them. The red with the black tips. Yes, please. Okay, let's get those across the board, actually. There we go. And then we need some jewellery, so some rings. Nice heavy rings. Nice heavy ring situation. Lots of rings. Come in a darker black. Oh yeah, it does. Awesome. Thanks, Shaz. Isn't she cute? Got all the rings, and she's looking very goth. I mean, she started out very pink, so we've kind of gone in the opposite direction, which I love. Okay, now we need a formal dress. That dress looks so funny with that hair, eh? Doesn't quite suit her anymore. Bracelets and dress gone. Alright. Let's see what we've got. Let's go red and black. And have we got any options? I mean, again, we can go that sort of gothic. But that's not what we're doing. So square on her boobs. I don't know, it's hard to know with the formal dresses actually which direction to go. Hard to say. I mean, I quite like that actually for her. With the red. Huh. That's Enchanted by Nature. I actually really like that. I think that's the one I'm going to go for. Because I don't see there being too much else that's really going to work that I like. So, you know, I feel like that's kind of got like a gothic vibe to it. There's a gorgeous gothic formal dress, is there? From Gothic Galore. Gothic Galore. Take the filter off that. And oh, not the Gothic tat. Oh, okay. Oh, there is some. Right, I'm with you. Okay. I'm gonna go with that because I really like that. I think it kind of suits. And I want to use the also the Enchanted by Nature arm bracelet thing. You know, roses and thorns. I feel like that's, you know, that's got that gothic vibe to it. But okay, bracelet wise, I don't know. Oh, undo that. We need to do the other arm. Got a black option for that? Yeah. There we go. Gorgeous. 3 hours in. I would say I would save if I could. I can't save in CAS. That's bizarre though, right? Not being able to save in CAS. I mean, I can save to save the household like that, so I will do it that way. So I guess you can do it like that. That's your progress. Yeah, I can't put an armlet and bracelet on at the same time because I think that would kind of not quite work, but it is what it is. So we need some shoesies. Let's do some lovely heels, and I mean, not that you can see them anyway, but I want to go with those ones. Right, sportswear. I don't want to change her hair, but I feel like I kind of need to change her hair. Needs to be like an updo. But we'll take off her lipstick and maybe her eyeliner. And I feel like her necklace would probably need to go as well. We can keep her earrings on. So as far as her hair goes, let's see if we've got life and death. If there's an updo, that will do the trick. Oh, like this one. Okay, updo for that. Updo for sporties. You forgot you can't save in case. When I save a household, it auto-saves to my library for later, even if I don't save the game and close it. Oh, really? See, the console does have some advantages, doesn't it? Does have some advantages. Maybe this could be our sportwear. Like, you know, I can see that being sporty. With, you know, if you pair it with like a pair of shorts or something like that. Oh, there's short sleeve and long sleeve. Oh. Interesting. So we could go like the short sleeve for sporty, and then we can go longer sleeve for another occasion if I wanted to use that. Intriguing. It's been a while since I've looked at the Goth Galore pack, I've got to say. So we're not going to get any shorts for that, but that's okay. Here we are. That ain't too shabby. Change that to black. And we'll give her like a pair of little sockies so her feet don't get too sweaty in her shoes. Here we are. They're a nice shorts and goth kit that match. Ah, yes, but are they athletic shorts? Or are they like leather shorts? That's the question. I'll have a look. Oh, I mean, I think you can get away with that. Right, sleepwear. Okay, so we'll take off some of our makeup, but we'll leave our hair down. So we'll take off our eyes and our lipstick. So that's our sleepy wear. And I think we'll get you rid of the cute little pink outfit, and we'll go something a little darker. You'd wear it? Okay, done deal then. So I want something like, all with the red and like the little cutouts and stuff. That's kind of perfect for this. Yeah. Love it. Love it. Party wear. I know, the pink just does not work with her look now, right? And that off. What do we? Party wear, party wear, party wear. So, you know what? I kind of want to go with this, but in like this one here with the long, and like the spider web kind of effect. I think that's really cool. I think that's nice. And we can probably pair that with the jeans. And then the boots. Wherever they may be. Boots. I wonder if there's like, we can go like a touch of red. Oh, with the red like netting on there. That works. Okay, so she's going very goth. Now we need, I know... sunglasses on her. And we'll take off the necklace as well, I think, for this. But, oh, such a cute little bathing suit. But I want to go with that one there for her for this. I mean, that's kind of the perfect swimwear for goth. Love it. And hot weather wear. So I'm going to get her in glasses. I'm always thinking, do you think she could pull off like these pointy glasses? I feel like she does. Yeah. And like the hat. Maybe not that hat. That one there from Life and Death, maybe? I feel like that might work. Let's see how that goes with her clothing. So, cute little top. What if we brought in a little bit of pink as a nod to her previous life as a sweet alluresome, and yeah, get a previous little pink self in there. I think that's a cute idea, but that's kind of a sporty outfit. So maybe not that. I don't know. I want like a cute little skirt, like that one there. Bring in a hint of the pink. That's her past life as a pink sim, and now she's a goth sim. Ooh, is there pink in this? I don't know. Does that work for a goth? Would they still wear their boots in the middle of summer? I kind of half feel like they would. That you'd still wear boots year round. You know, year round boots. What do you guys think? Boots or like the... What are they? Yeah, those. I actually quite like those for summer. I think they're quite cool. Still got the black. The sandals. Yeah, I thought the hand sandals as well. Oh. Give the feet a bit of relief. Okay, cold weather. Oh, I love this outfit. I love this outfit. I think it's so cute. Oh, you even gave her tights. How nice. Give her some leggings. Some bootsies. And a beret. Oh. I kind of want to keep the beret. And just go black with it. Although, we could go with the hood, but I actually quite like the beret. I don't know why. I just like the beret, okay? I'm going to go maybe the tighter pants with that. Bring in the different red. Goth is easy. There are no rules. Yeah. Is there a full pack Goth galore? Let's have a look. Oh, there is. Oh, yeah, let's go with that. Easy peasy. Maybe go like a little bit red with that. Oh yeah. And then the boots. Yeah, it does. It is. It's not too bad. You went gentle on me, thanks, Vinny. I can get into a bit of goth. Where are my boots? Gotta have my boots. Black on that. Yeah, she's looking good. Akiko. I think she came out really cute. Let's have a look at each of the outfits. So this is her everyday outfit. She's wearing a lot of jewelry there, but I love it. And then we have our formal outfit. So went into Enchanted by Nature there a little bit, but I feel like, you know, the little thorns and that sort of thing really do work quite nicely for a little bit more of a gothic look. And then we've got our sporty look. And this is our sleepwear. Again, just like that little hint of red and the little patterns in there, I think work really nicely with that. Still wearing a necklace, that's fine. And then going into our party wear. I could definitely see her out at a rock concert partying with this sort of outfit on. Or even, you know, around at a friend's place having a few nectars. This is her swimwear. And then we have our hot weather. So we're going a little bit of a flashback to our pink days. When we were into the pink look. So a little nod to that. And then our lovely cold weather look. Yay! Gloves for cold weather? Well, I don't want to ruin her nails. There we go. There we are. Pastel goth, that pink. Yeah, it works really nicely, right? Okay, there we are. There we are. We got our gloves on now, nice and warm, and our beret. I like the beret. She's really busy on changing her hair color. No permanent dye, non-permanent dye. Yes, exactly, non-permanent dye. There we are. That was our lovely makeover. She's gonna live in our lovely house, and she already lives there. Okay. Yay! I hope she likes her new house, which we built with no cheats. Dun, 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 dun. Well, she's just fine. So there we go. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. I hope you had fun with that. I had a lot of fun today, so thank you for being here. We're going to wrap things up from there. We've got her living in her new house. She's going to go off and watch some TV, so I think she's going to enjoy that. I feel like playtesting in this is going to be really easy because we didn't use any cheats. We didn't use any alt placing. You really enjoyed the stream. Thank you very much. And yet, when I was a kid, you could get what they called hair mascara. It would go and wash. Oh, yeah, go out in one wash and was put in with mascara like a brush. Yes, I remember that, Annette. I remember having that hair mascara stuff and you put it in there and it would wash out. So I remember that. Yes, and you would have like the bright colours and stuff. You know what I forgot? While we're in here, I forgot to do the ceiling and the letterbox. I was talking about doing it and then I completely forgot. Hang on, or just quickly do that. Who am I kidding? I'm not going to use the other ceilings. Doesn't matter. So we'll add in like the ceilings quickly. And a mailbox. I think I remembered... Did I remember the light switches on the upper floor? I don't think I remember the light switches on the upper floor either. No, I did not. Okay. Hang on. Oh, and then this has gone wrong as well. Okay. So we've had some little errors along the way. That's fine. After I've had a chance to play test this, I will put this up on the gallery as well for download. So if you guys want to get a no cheat build, limited pack, well, it'll be up on the gallery for you. Oh, can't intersect. Okay. Can't intersect there either. Can't intersect. Can't intersect. Oh no. Well, no light switches in that room then. It's like, ain't no light switches there. There we go. We got some light switches, and I think I got I got a rubbish bin, but I didn't add in the mailbox. There we go. Little mailbox there. Yay! Oh, did they put it in the... Where did they auto place it? Oh, over there. Actually, that's probably a good place for the mailbox. Good thinking, Sims. We'll do that. Yay! Hey, hey, hey. Done, skis. So I will be streaming again tomorrow, and it's going to be the same time, 9 AM, and we'll be doing some of the Very Veggie Challenge. So yeah, thank you for being here, guys. If you want to catch me tomorrow at 9 AM, we can do some gameplay in the Sims 4, the Very Veggie Challenge, and we are currently on the squash generation. So I think that's going to be, you know, that's going to be fun to get stuck into the squash generation there and check that all out. See what we're going to be doing there, but I think I can't even remember what we're working on, but we'll see when we get in there. So yeah, thanks for that, and I'll be back Thursday 9:30 PM for Disney Dreamlight Valley, New Zealand time, and then it's 9 AM again for the Very Veggie Challenge on Friday. So yeah, should be good. Righty guys, you guys have a fabulous day out there. I hope you have fun no matter what you're doing, and I'm going to go have some lunch and see what's up with that. But we are going to raid into on the one of my platforms over to Cutie and just see what Cutie's up to over there. But yeah, thank you, and
sadly, the mouse could...
I'll mute that first, hey? Thank you guys. I'm just starting the raid now, but yeah, thank you for everyone on both platforms for being here. Much appreciated, and I will catch you next time around. Bye bye.